Well, good morning, everybody. I hope you're having a great start to your day. I know it's early. It's Sunday. It's a bank holiday weekend. So if you're watching right now, we are going to be rewarding you. This is our deal of the day. So what we do with the deal of the day, it's around for 24 hours. Look at this. We're talking your Cricut Essentials Starter Gold Tool and Trimmer set for $19.99. And listen, you could go out and get a trimmer for that price. Here you're getting a Cricut portable trimmer, and you're also getting all your tools. You've got an easy glide system here. It is just a great little cutting essential. And the tools, by the way, you're getting your stylus, which is here, your weeder, your tweezers. There's your spatula. Oh, okay, I tell you what, should we start that again? Because I went far too fast. We're going to start here. There you've got your stylus. Then we've got our weeder. There's your tweezers, good quality tweezers. Spatula. Now, this is some replacement blades for your Cricut. Actually, I think those are your replacement blades in there. And there's a scoring blade in there, and then you've got your scissors too. It's a micro-tipped scissor too. And that's your gold scraper in the mix. So all of that for $19.99. Let me pick this up for a second, because can I say, there's a slot here. Something should be in there. I think it's fallen in transit from one studio to the next, but something should be there. I'm not sure. It's a mystery tool. Sorry. But look, we'll try and find out what that is. But essentially, $19.99. You're getting all of these tools from Cricut. So it's your Cricut Essentials Starter Gold Tool Set. You're also getting your trimmer in the mix as well. It's good value. Oh, no, I think it's a slider for the cutter that goes in there. So nothing is missing. It's just the slider. Just for packaging purposes, that's where the slider goes. Okay, so we were worried there for a second that something was missing, so it's not. Okay, $19.99 your price. You're saving £15. Do you have a Cricut machine? Do you want to maybe upgrade or get a few more tools into the mix? Or are you what? We are 3 minutes into the show. 10% of the stock of the deal of the day is gone. Now, the reason why I'm going on about that is because this is something that's meant to be around for 24 hours. Whew, we are busy. And the thing is, I know how many of you have a Cricut machine. That is a genuine saving. I mean, look, what I would say to you is, just having a look at your little portable cutter, how much would you pay just for that? You could pay close to $19.99 just for a trimmer. Just for that. So the fact that you're getting the toolkit in the mix as well, all brought to you by Cricut, so you know it's a brand that we can trust, synonymous with quality. $19.99, getting all of this is phenomenal value. Well, look, this is the way I see it. For a quality pair of tweezers, I mean, these are a premium pair of tweezers. How much would you be paying there? Considering $19.99, we are getting, let's toss up the elements. If I pop that back, let me just tot up the elements, because we are getting in the mix 2 blades. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 elements, $19.99. You can see, I mean, it's effectively £2 and £2.22 per element. £2, that is £2.22. Every element here, £2. The blades, £2.22. When you look at it that way, woohoo, we are getting busy. What? Sorry, and we are approaching 20% of the stock. Hello, Snowy. Good morning, by the way. You want me to get you the deal of the day? Oh, sorry. You want me to get you a Cricut machine and then get you the deal of the day? Oh, Snowy wants a Cricut machine. Snowy, we're going to have to wait for Cricut to come back, and when they do a good deal, then I promise I'll get you a Cricut machine. Okay, all right. I'll get you the tool set now, so we have it, because it's saving me £15, and then I'll get you the machine. You happy? Yeah, there we go. $19.99 is your price for our deal of the day. Look, jokes aside, this is a great deal. I know how many of you do have a Cricut machine. The thing is, Cricut machine, and it's such a great brand, and I do love Cricut shows. I always know when I host one of those shows how busy we are, and that's an indication of how many of you at home do own a Cricut machine. So get yourself the tools, get the trimmer, and get yourself a fantastic saving as well. Right, this is what you're getting. 571007 is your number there. That's for your Cricut Essentials starter gold tool and trimmer set. Should be $34.99, which I actually think for all of that is very good value for money. $19.99 is a redonkulous price. So take advantage, saving £15. And speaking of redonkulous prices, we're about to take our first look at our Sunrise Specials. Sunrise Special. So we're going to have something for everyone on the counter today. We're going to start with our Sizzix Big Styes. Now, we did have a great deal on the Big Shot, and when we were offering the Big Shot, so when I say recently, the start of the year, I went over to a Big Shot die cutting machine. So I had an electronic die cutting machine, not knocking the electronic die cutting machine, but decided to go over to the Big Shot. Man, it is a good machine, but the one thing that I love most is the fact that previously, whenever we've offered great dies, big dies, I wasn't able to use it. So I can't use it because I didn't have a machine that could accommodate a big die. But here right now, if you do have a machine that can accommodate a large steel rule die like the Big Shot, look at that price, $19.98. You are getting two brilliant dies. So that beautiful rustic bouquet and the French bow. Both fantastic for embellishments, but the beauty is, and the real beauty of a Bigs is anything you can cut with a sharp pair of scissors, you can cut with a Big. So we're talking leather, we're talking maybe grey board if you wanted. Maybe I wouldn't go grey board here, but multiple layers of fabric. So also, if you've got heavyweight GSM paper, it'll cut through it like butter. Do you know, it works out $2.49 per die, because you've got obviously multiple die cutting elements in each. There are 8 dies in total, and it's black foam and it's very hard to see that, but 10% of the stock's already gone here as well. We're having a busy start to the morning. I appreciate that. Remember, we're still celebrating our birthday. Now, we haven't got a free bonus gift this hour, because we don't do that during the Good Morning or Good Evening Hochanda. We will do that in our next hour with Debbie Garland. But anything you purchase on the show this morning or during our event in general, you're going to be accruing a 10% credit. So everything you purchase, I do advise going onto our website and seeing full T's and C's. But what you're doing effectively is building up that credit. So every purchase, we're putting aside into a pot your 10% credit that you can then go on and use. Well worth looking at. So it's making the value even better. Now we're looking at our mind's eye. Look at this quality papers, beautiful designs. So my mind's eye, 12 by 12. This is your Pretty Girl collection. 25 sheets in total, all the same design. So that's your sheet. You're getting 25 of these, double-sided. So you've got 2 different designs to play with. I like this. You're effectively just stocking up on your 12 by 12s at a great price. 47 pence per sheet. Quality, you can hear it, you can feel it, you can see it. I like the colorways here, and that nice, look, you'd use this as a foundation for a scrapbooking page. And I know we featured, this is actually, do you know what I'd be doing? Because we featured some My Mind's Eye yesterday, very different, it had a scalloped edge to it. So start building up your collection, build up your papers, because that, as a paper crafter, is a consumable. It's the main thing we use as paper crafters is obviously paper. Stock up when you can get it at a great price. These are the 2 different designs. Obviously it is double-sided. $11.96 your price, saving £14.60. But look, what I would say to you is, and I think a lot of crafters can appreciate this, generally if you get a 12 by 12, you're looking at anywhere from about £15 to say £20 for a set of 10 12 by 12 papers. right? Here, you're getting 25 for $11.96. I know they're all the same design, but for your construction boxes, if you're batch making, if you're using for your mats and layers, they're gorgeous designs, lovely colorways, and fantastic price. 787980, your item number. Now, we've got some washi tape for you. Mitapi. Is that how we pronounce it? Mi-tape? I was trying to go for a Japanese type feel. I'm blaming my producer Sandro. It is probably Mi-tape, but I put Mitapi. Okay, so let's have a look at these. So I'm going to stick with Mitapi because it has got a sort of a Japanese feel. You've got washi tape, lovely design. Now that is like a cherry blossom. You've got Mount Fujima. Look, oh, it is Blossom Mountain. You've got Mount Fujinama? What's the mountain in Japan? Fujinama. Oh, is it just Fuji? I'm sure there's a Mount Fujinama. Can we check that, please? We're going to have a little look. Look at this. You've got the roll. These are really nice. So they're artistic washi tape. There you've got the rolling seas. Oh, apparently it's just another name for Mount Fuji is Fujimama. Or Fujiyama. I feel I'm showing myself up, my poor general knowledge going through. I like these. I like these a lot, actually. So you're getting a selection of different designs. Let's have a look down here. What do we got? This is kind of a beautiful little village. Do you see that there? I'm sure. So you've got Ocean Waves, Blossom Mountain, Sunset Volcano, and Yellow Mountains. So those are the Yellow Mountains. And if I put that down, this is our volcano. Very nice. $15.99 your price, saving £16. You are getting 8 rolls of beautiful decorative washi tape from Me Tape. $499-135 your item number there. Okay, approaching 10% of the stock here. Now let's think about this because our deal of the day is absolutely flying. The dies, busy for those where we're like 10%. We're 10% here. The papers are busy. The general take from this is we're having a busy start to the morning. Thank you so much for tuning in. And it doesn't matter where you're watching because I know we've got so many fans in the UK. We've got fans in Europe. We've got fans in America. If you're watching right now, you are part of the Hochanda family, and we really do appreciate you watching. Okay, so coming up next, we have, this is nice. This is our MDF lantern. Beautiful home decor, classic design, and this to me is, this will set off any room, any space. So imagine putting a decorative battery-operated candle inside there. You've got all the components to build up your classic collection lantern. So being able to make 2 lanterns for $12.99, effectively £6.50 per lantern, being MDF, think about your papers if you wanted. I'd actually, on this occasion, I'd be thinking more along the lines of your paints, your sprays, your colours, your textures. So yesterday we had some great MDF shows. I was on with Wendy from Mad Hatters, and she was exploring rusted techniques with the MDF. Now, how about this? How about a classic, elegant lantern, bit of a rusted effect? Or go a totally different direction. What about gilding? Or using your metallic sprays? And that's the point with MDF. Anything you have in your stash, there is a very good chance it will go on the MDF. So have a little play, have some fun. But it's just a nice project for $12.99. If you would like to make 2 of these beautiful classic lanterns, your item number is 661037. So we've had MDF, we've had washi, we've had papers, we've had dyes. Now we have got some fantastic fabrics. Oh yes. Coming up, look at these. Perfect occasions. This has got a bit of a vintage vibe to it. Lovely colours though, because you've got that subtle background, very elegant, and then the punches of colour. So the pinks, the yellows, the reds. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I was fighting that for so long. I'm so sorry. So I didn't sneeze on the fabric. I would say I did not sneeze on the fabric. So you've got these beautiful designs coming through. Now you're getting 3 meters in total, so £5 per meter. $14.99 your price, saving $17.98. What are you going to be using your fabric for? Is this going to be lining? Is it going to be maybe for a cushion? What about, because it's non-directional, and I know I say this all the time, but well, you're getting a lot. You can actually even think about apparel, so clothing, but for your quilts, this would be fantastic. So think about all those blocks, techniques, but exploring. I think in a quilt, this would be beautiful. You could really see that in your blocks. I like these a lot, actually. They're a lovely little print. Shall I open one up? Can I do it? Let's have a look. Let's open up the pink. Now that's nice. Actually, that's really nice because you've got the subtle grey in the background and then the pink just standing through. I'm looking at it from behind and thinking this looks great. I can only imagine what's it look like from the front. Hello. Yeah, I like this. I like this a lot. Okay, so you're getting a lot for your money. Great value, because traditionally, as we know, that for a metre of quilting cotton of this kind of quality, you'd be looking at around about the sort of £10 to £12 mark. Here, Hochanda, part of our sunrise specials. This price, though, is only around for this hour. And I'm only saying that for anyone who's maybe new, been channel hopping, like, hey, that's a good price. So it is a great price, but that price is only here till the end of the hour, then it will revert back to $32.97. Moving on, we've got our acrylic jewellery selection. Now have a look at this. $9.99 your price, and look at what you're getting. 19 pieces of beautiful acrylic. So decorative acrylic, think about using these for jewellery. What I would say to you is the shapes are beautiful. I would be inclined personally to, I know we're saying acrylic jewellery, I wouldn't use it necessarily for jewellery. I'll tell you why. Because being acrylic, you look at it, it hasn't got the weight that you maybe want, or I'd want from a pendant, and this is just personal preference. I mean, maybe for earrings, actually, these would be quite nice for earrings, because you don't want them dragging your ears down. But I think mixed media, these are fantastic. Oh, there we go, there you are. I didn't know where we were. They are beautifully shaped, wonderfully intricate. So if you do love your mixed media and you just want to add some embellishments, or mixed media, I'm thinking for boxes, for cards, and that's actually where real strength of the acrylic is, because it's not heavy, being acrylic. If you did want to pop this on your card, you're getting something that looks substantial, wonderfully intricate, but not going to be heavy to post. So you're getting a lot for your money. We're getting busy for this option. How about this? Ooh, it's very nice. That's actually marbled. We're approaching 20% of the stock on here. We knew it was going to be busy, but for $9.99, 19 pieces of beautiful, beautiful acrylic jewellery there. 060977, your item number. I do like the shapes, though. They are nice. Okay, something else I'm a big fan of is Dolly Dimples. We love our Charmaine and Dolly Dimples. Now here, 275 assorted envelopes. 275. So we've got different finishes. Look at this, pearlescent, purple or lilac in there. You've got different sizes, all premium though, and that's the thing, because you can see the quality of the envelopes. And I am a great believer on good quality envelopes. If you're going to send something, it's the first thing people see, your envelope. $9.99 your price, 622292 your item number. It works out 3 pence per envelope. Stock up on your stash. You've got different colours, different sizes for every occasion. From your large 8 by, well, that's not 8 by 8. That would be $9.99. I'm giggling because Sandro, my producer, he was just telling me where we're going, and I heard we're about to chat to Debbie. but in my ear, I heard, we're going to be sitting down with Daddy. And I was thinking, what's Sandro saying here? Gonna go sit down with Daddy? Okay, $9.99. I'm not sitting down. No, that's definitely not my daddy. That's definitely Deb. So 622. He wouldn't be up at this time anyway. 622-292. Your item number now. Saving £15. $9.99 is your price. Now we've got more perfect occasions for you. So if you're looking for more fabric, have a look at this. Oh, I like it. That's actually very, very nice. So this is your tree print, beautiful organic tree print. $19.99 your price. You're saving £24. So getting beautiful fabrics, lovely colourways. I know it's a tree print, but it's got a bit, for me, it has got a bit of an oriental classic charm to it. 345944 your item number. Perfect occasions, 100% cotton poplin fabrics. Tree print there. Do have a look on the website. All courtesy of Good Morning Hochanda. What can I introduce you to the lovely Debbie? Hello, Debbie. I know you're coming up next hour.
Yes.
Now, Debbie, Snowy's very excited because you brought a friend.
Yes, well, this is Hetty.
Hetty.
Hello.
Snowy, be friendly. There we go. He's like, hello. There we go. Now, will Hetty be on the show?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, so we've got the fabric pack to make her and the pattern.
Hetty's lovely.
She's sweet, isn't she?
And I love this red work too.
Yes, it's nice. We just thought we'd give her a red work pinny.
Yeah.
You're not going to do much work with this on, though, are you, really?
Well,
I think she's a bit overdressed for cleaning.
Well,
but I like her.
What?
And look. Sorry, Snowy, but look, she'll sit on a shelf.
Now, Snowy, we talked about sharing, didn't we? It's not right for Hetty to sit on your shelf. Hetty's lovely, though.
She's nice, isn't she? We've got a nice red work quilts and what have you, so we've got lots of nice bits and pieces coming up.
We're looking for... Sorry, Debbie.
All right.
So, Snowy, you can ask. I can't do all your talking for you. Snowy wanted to know, because he's a bit jealous for Hetty's red work, we've got him a little outfit. He's saying, could he have some red work one day?
Of course he can.
Oh, he's happy. He's gone straight back onto his chair now. He's very happy. Look, we've got some great things.
Yeah.
What I love about you, Debs, is we know how passionate you are about sewing and how you really want... You've kind of gone on a journey, especially when you've come back here as your own right. And it's nice that you were saying you took some time out and you start revisiting techniques that you've kind of forgotten about. And they were the techniques that really brought you into snowy. Snowy. Brought you into snowy sewing.
We didn't know, did we? There we go.
These are the techniques that you started enjoying when you first began.
I'd forgotten what it was that I really fell in love with in the first place.
Yeah.
So I went back to that. Thought, what did I really like doing? Dolls.
Yeah.
Red work.
And it's so... I really identify red work with you now.
Yeah.
And it's lovely because it's different. We don't see it.
And it's simple. It's not too intricate, so for beginners it's great. Yeah. And I like to leave it simple so that you could then add to it if you wanted to, rather than having a really intricate pattern that you've got to sew every little bit, because if you leave a gap, it looks wrong. But
what else I really like about you is when you come in, and I've noticed it's just presenting shows, every time you bring something different. Yeah. And that's a massive compliment to you, because you might see a company, I'm not saying necessarily here, bringing patterns and just literally regurgitating the same pattern, same from 2-3 years ago. Yeah. But every time you come in, you bring it. I know it's a lot more work for you, but I'm sure everyone at home appreciates it.
Well, yeah, I like to do that. Yeah. Otherwise, you know, I never like to try and bring this. I mean, we've got a couple of cushions on this one that were on 2 weeks ago, but they're so beautiful that I thought they need to come back. But other than that, it's new stuff.
Brilliant.
Good.
All right, so I hope you can join us. We always have a giggle. So 8 o'clock, we're going to spend some quality time with Hetty, with Debs, and we're going to be playing around with lots of great techniques. So please join us. How is Hetty?
She's fine. She's enjoying the limelight. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, she's enjoying it.
Hetty, you're a very pretty girl. I love your red work. Okay, so we're going to have some fun the next hour. Debs, thank you so much for coming and having a chat. Please tune in next hour if you can. It's going to be good. I'll tell you what we'll do. Why don't we all have a little sit back and hear about freedom? Here we go.
Hello everyone, I've got a minute or two to tell you why you should all be members of Hochanda Freedom. Did you know that with Hochanda Freedom you could be saving on your deliveries every single month? For just a £6.97 monthly fee, you'll benefit from unlimited standard delivery, which means the more you spend with us, the more you save. And do you know the best bit? You can cancel at any time. Becoming a member of Hochanda Freedom, you'll also be able to take advantage of our exclusive Freedom members discounts, where you can save anything up to 20% on an already fantastic Hochanda price. Freedom members will also receive our exclusive members badge and Freedom newsletter, which will keep you updated with all the goings on behind the scenes. Look at all these benefits for £6.97 per month. Over 12,000 of you are already members, and we thank you so much for being part of our family and sharing your crafting passion with us. In fact, I'm going to hand over to you to tell everyone else about your experience with Hochanda Freedom.
I'm a Freedom member, which means I can shop a lot.
It's the discounts and all the special offers you get.
I get special offers, I get special discounts. They tell me when everything's happening. So if there's a special show I want to watch, then it's there.
I'm able to just shop when I'd like.
It's just good to have.
Yes, you do save. If you buy like I do, you save.
You see, you could be a member instantly for £6.97 per month with no monthly obligation. So when you want to cancel, you can. Just give us a call or go to our website quoting the item number 888 So, don't forget you get your unlimited standard delivery, exclusive Freedom discounts, members badge and members newsletter. What are you waiting for? Join Hochanda Freedom today and become a member of the growing Hochanda family.
So there we go, a little bit about Freedom membership. I'm a Freedom member, and for me, my favourite thing about being a Freedom member is any price I see, I know that's my delivered price, because biggest perk of Freedom membership, as Janice was telling you about, your P&P is included, but also it's nice to get that extra discount as well. What I would say to you, if you are a regular shopper at Hochanda, so if you're going to buy, say, a minimum of 2 things a month, just 2 things, you are better off becoming a Freedom member. If you're buying a lot more, and I know so many of you do, definitely become a Freedom member, because you will save money. And you can become a Freedom member whether you're in the UK, Europe or America. But if you are in Europe and America, Freedom membership becomes even better value, because think about how much you pay traditionally to get things shipped to America from the UK and to Europe. So Freedom membership, your P&P is included. Now I want to talk to you about fabrics. This is our 7-day savers. So 7-day savers, brand new 7-day savers will launch in half an hour. You've got half an hour to still get hold of this. We're talking Mill Shop Online satin fabrics. They are ridiculously smooth. $23.99. You're getting 3 meters. These are ½ meter each. Wonderful color palette, as you're seeing here. Absolutely stunning. So this is your tropical collection. We've got the bright pink there, that beautiful turquoisey. You've got your silver. It's kind of like a goldy taupe. And then you've got your bronze, and then you've got your orange. All of those. Let's open one up. What would I say? The actual weight, the feel, you can feel it. It's got some weight, which means it will drape beautifully. I'm thinking this would be nice for home decor. Amazing. Amazing for home decor. Oh, yeah. And look, you're getting a lot for your money. Obviously, needs a bit of an iron. But isn't that nice? There we go. Oh, yes. Give it a little bit of a wiggle. Beautiful. So, the one thing, though, that you won't be able to... just see the back as well, because that's the back. It feels like it's lined. I don't think it is lined, but you've got the difference in the back, and then obviously the satin finish on the front. You've only got half an hour left to save £36. £36. You're getting all 3 meters of this. I mean, 3 meters for $23.99, considering this is a satin fabric. So that satin finish fabric is incredible value for money. I'm doing a bad job. Doing a bad job folding this up. Okay. There we go. I think I've done it. Nice. Done. Okay, let's move on. I don't know why I'm so bad at folding. I love this next thing I'm going to show you. Home decor. Last night, because we were talking about Sandro's mum. And so Sandro, our producer, he popped round to visit his mum, and she was sat. It was a nice evening, and like so many of us, she was sat with a neighbour having a glass of wine, enjoying the summer's evening, which I think so many of us probably did last night. Once you've drank the wine, if you have a bottle spare, turn it into some home decor. What about this? Because Sandra, I was going somewhere with that. I was just going to talk about your mum for no reason. Look at this. This is actually a cork light display. So you're getting your Crafty Devil set of 5 wine cork fairy lights. So what you do is you literally put the fairy lights into your bottle, and then you're just turning on, and instantly you've got your display. I take it a step further. This is what I would be doing. Think about... Yesterday we had a lovely Maria on with some Viva Decor vinyl paints. They were very busy. So, and with the vinyl paints, they can go onto glass. So what about painting a design, using your paints onto the bottle, creating a stained glass effect, and then having the lights in there as well? That would look fantastic. You're getting 5 of these. They come with the batteries included as well. So all you're doing, take it out of the packaging, put it in a bottle. You actually don't even need to do anything. Even if you just had some glass, coloured glass wine bottle, put this inside, turn it on when people come around. That's instant effect. So I like these a lot. And they're different. I've personally just not seen anything like this before. $14.99 your price. You're saving $14.96. You've only got less than half an hour though to get hold of these at that price. 184222 your item number. Now Pink Frog papers. So Pink Frog are specialists when it comes to paper and cardstock, and here you're getting a beautiful selection. So let me just show. Ooh, weighty. That's not one piece. That was so thick. I thought that was 2 pieces. That is 320 GSM. Has to be. Oh. Let me just show you here. And then we've got our 300. That's your sort of craft card. And then you've got 120 with your chocolate brown. Let me just show you here. So these are the three colours you're going to be getting. So that's your lighter weight. That's 120. That beautiful chocolate brown, deep, rich, velvety. Then you've got your 320 GSM, perfect to add some structure for your card blanks or for your boxes. And then you've got your craft card in the mix in there too. 300. $9.99 for how many? 140. Just want to be absolutely clear, the chocolate, that's 120. On the website, it might say 320 on the description. I'm sorry, it is not. The 320 is the white, and that's your the 320. You feel it. Tell you how I knew it was 320. When I picked it up, I thought I had 2 sheets together. It's super thick. So there we go. 140 sheets for $9.99 is seriously good value for money. 551289, your item number. Oh. Have a look at these. Clarity Fresh Cut. Set of 4 dies. They are beautiful. Now, these dies were inspired by Barbara's love of paper cutting. So, paper cutting as a craft, as a tradition, it is a wonderful skill, but to do something, let me just turn this around. If you were to do a paper cut inspiration, this design, by hand with a craft knife, it would take you a long time, and there is a steep level of skill involved. But using the dies, you're able to achieve that look, and then you can go on and try loads of different techniques. So you can paper piece, you can put on double-sided sticky back film there and add some glitters. So you've got that technique, but you're able to get the effect in moments, literally running at 1 pass through your die cutting machine. Clarity, as we know, always synonymous with quality. So Barbara, this is the only thing in the Clarity range that is not made in-house. Everything else, so the stamps are hand poured in-house, or they're poured in-house. You've got the stencils, you've got everything else made in-house. But here, with the dies, Barbara went to the leading die manufacturer in the world to make sure she could maintain that level of quality. And these are beautiful designs. But have a look at the price. $19.98 today. $19.98, you're getting all 4 sent out to you. That's your first flexi payment. Or you can choose to pay $39.96, whichever works for you. But why not split the price? And look at that saving of £20. If you've been teetering with trying the fresh cuts, these Aperture Seeds and Pods collection, maybe you saw them before and they were slightly outside of your price range. Well, now you can get all 4 of these fantastic dies for such a good price. 139082 item number. You've got 25 minutes left to get hold of everything we've shown you as 7-day savers, because the new 7-day savers will be released at 8. Okay, we're going to jump onto our website. Now, on the website, having a look at all the goodies we have in store. So we've got, let's go through, we've got the washi tape, we've got the fabrics in there, we've got that lantern, that classic lantern. Oh, those acrylic shapes are lovely. Look, now the acrylic shapes, look at that, you've got the heart, you've got the pendants in there, different detailing. You've got the envelopes from Dolly Dimples. And hello, what's this? The Creative Craft Show, September 5th to the 7th. And you've also got the 31st to the 3rd of November. It's going to be good. So are you going to be going there? We will be there. And you've got the 7-day savers, which we just had a look at. By the way, don't forget, we have got our 1-day special as well coming up. But we're going to be taking a look right now at our deal of the day. So, deal of the day. This is a seriously good one because it's something that I know will appeal to a lot of people. Do you have a Cricut machine? What you're getting in here is the gold tool essential starter kit, and you're getting your trimmer as well. So you're getting your paper trimmer, all for $19.99. But I want to talk to you because I'm really conscious of the fact, now some shows, and you'll hear the presenter and we'll say, we're 2 minutes into the show and 15%, 20% of the stock's gone, 25% of the stock's gone. With the deal of the day, we really do try and ensure we have a huge amount of volume because we want it to last the full duration of 24 hours. Right now, this will give you an indication of how busy we've been for the deal of the day. We're 37 minutes into the first hour and already 30% of the stock. I'm right in saying that? We're approaching 30% of the stock. Now, I said that hesitantly because I didn't think we'd be anywhere near that at 30%. I knew it'd be popular, but it is absolutely flying. And don't miss out. I know why it should be flying. Because in your mind, you can appreciate how much would you be paying just for a generic, forget this is a Cricut paper trimmer, but how much would you pay for just a generic paper trimmer? So these are questions you should be asking yourself, but I think easily, what, about 12 quid? And that's not even a Cricut. And then we've got all our tools here, tools you will use. So you've got the scissors with the micro tip, you've got the gold scraper, you have the spatula, the tweezers, you've got the weeder, and then you've got the stylus. And not only that, you've also got the 2 additional blades in there as well. Now, just for those alone, and as an owner of a Cricut machine, you'll know at some point you will need to update or replace your blades. This is a phenomenal buy. $19.99 your price. You're getting all the tools, you're getting the paper trimmer, you're saving £15. 571007 your item number. We are so busy for this option. I fear it might not last the full duration of the 24 hours. So in my view, if you do have a Cricut machine, the fact that you're getting the additional blades, you're getting all the tools you need, and you will use these tools. You might already have some tools, or you might have some tools and they're looking a bit shabby and you think, I want to treat myself. And then having the paper trimmer as well, utter bargain. 571007 your item number. We are busy. And thank you so much for all the lovely comments as well. I'm sorry I haven't had a chance to really go through. Actually, do you know what? I'm saying that. Where's the I'm going to find the tablet. I'm going to wish everybody a good morning because I was having a little look earlier. And it's the whole point. I always love listening to your chats. In a moment, we're going to take a look at our Samurai Specials. So, just having a look at our Facebook Live page. So you can always watch watch live on Facebook. We've got Angie who's watching. Good morning to you, Angie. Diamond Crystal's in there in California. Heather's watching. Terry's watching. We've got David. Good morning to you, David. We've got, who else? Sylvia. Hello, Sylvia. Pauline. Anyone else I missed out? If I have missed out your name, I'm so sorry. Do you know, it did make me laugh. I saw a comment earlier on. And David was saying that Briggs, so Dave's other half, when she's got a cold, she has a ridiculously good sense of smell. Unless obviously if it's a head cold, but your sense of... See, I have a very good sense of smell. I have a big nose, and I also have a really good sense of smell. Now that to me can be a real hindrance. Especially if you're on public transport and the weather is like today. You don't want a good sense of smell. Anyway, right now, I sniff a bargain. Take a look at this because we've got... Thank you, I'm a professional. We've got 2 big dies. 8 dies in total. And look at what they create, because that would look fantastic in fabric, in leather. Now, imagine that in leather. And then you've got the beautiful bow in there as well. You're saving £10, $19.98 is your price. 932, no, it's not 932 at all. 392-479, your item number. My sense of smell is better than my number reading. It's a fact. Okay, moving on. We've got our 12 by 12 paper pack. So same design. What you do, you're getting 25 of the same sheet. You've got 2 different design elements on there. So you can see front and back. So you've got your Pretty Girl collection. Very nice. Look, isn't that nice? You've got this wonderful sort of a corally pink. I'm kind of seeing dandelions. And then on the other side, you've got a slightly larger print in there as well. Now, my mind's eye, beautiful quality papers. And if you are building up your stash, because I'd sorely be tempted to do this, traditionally, as crafters, how much would you normally expect to pay for a 12 by 12 paper pad? Because we see them on here for ranging from about 15 to 20, sometimes £24. Right now, you're getting 20, and in that, I should say, you're normally getting about 10 sheets. With Mind's Eye, I know it's the same design, but you're getting 25 sheets. So you can use this to make your boxes. You're not going to be frugal. You can use it for your matting and layering. You can use it for your scrapbooking. 787-980, your item number, saving £14 and 60 pence. £11.96, your price there. We've got some washi tape for you, some beautiful washi tape. So this is your scenery collection, and that really does show the intent in this collection to really give you some beautiful stylized elements. We've got wonderful scenes from Japan. Beautiful cherry blossom and mountains, sunset, volcanoes, and beautiful crashing rolling waves. So you can see it here. I mean, the rolling waves are stunning. I think we need to open these up. Should we open these up? Am I going to get in trouble opening these up? Chloe? Yeah? Chloe's giving me she's giving me the go-ahead. I just think we need to see them. Have a look here. Because in the packaging, I apologise for the noise. Now, oh, okay, I'm glad I did this actually. It looks so much better. Look, adding that little bit of detail. Isn't that nice? Oh no, it is upside down. Now imagine putting that little bit of detail onto a project. And that's why we love washi tape, because it's functional, but it's also an aesthetic element. So there's the C. I'm going to open up all, because you're getting 3 designs, 2 of each. Let's getting 3 designs or 4 designs? 4 designs, okay. 2 of each, let's have a look. And here we've got this wonderful sort of mountain village. Yeah, let's have a look at this. Oh, now see, that's why we open up, because that really is beautiful. And I do love, it's got a classic. So at home, I have this wonderful wall hanging. It's a traditional Japanese wall hanging, and it kind of uses these colours, very earthy, neutral colours. It's beautiful, and that's very reminiscent of what we're seeing right here. Genuinely, I do. Yeah, my uncle, he's no longer with us at the moment, but at the moment he's no longer with us. But he bought it for me. He used to travel a lot, and it's nice. It's one of my favourite pieces. Okay, let me have a look at this one and show you here. This is the Sunset Volcano. Let's open this up. Oh, I like that. So there's Mount Fuji Yama. Oh yeah. Oh. Loving that. And the final one more to show you, and thank you for your patience. But I think we needed to see these, because as crafters, look, washi tape, you do incorporate it into your designs, and we have to see the designs, because what's the one we haven't seen? It's a cherry, it's my favourite one. It's the mountain with the cherry blossom, yeah, Blossom Mountain. So this is a big iconic image of Japan. You kind of associate cherry blossom mountains. Okay. Chloe, I'm sorry for the mess. Here we go. Thanks, Chloe. Good catch. Okay. This is actually my favourite of the three. I can't believe I left it for last. Okay, and have a look at that. That's nice. Oh, love it. So there we go, that's your washi tape. You're getting 4 designs, 2 of each. They are beautiful. It's your scenery collection, but they've got this wonderful Japanese-inspired design aspect to them. I really like these, and for $15.99, if you're a fan of washi tape, get quality. We're talking Me Tape Washi Scenery Collection, $499-135, your item number. Okay, so moving on, we've got Mdf Lanterns. And this is the whole point, Hochanda. We are the home of crafts, hobbies and arts, and we try and appeal to everybody. So maybe washi tape or papers aren't your thing. How about some mixed media, MDF? We've got these wonderful classic lantern. That's what you're going to be making. I'm sorry, we don't have one made up for you, but there you can see that classic design. Oh, what? Word on the street is we might have a sample. Floor manager Chloe sprang to action. So look at what you are getting. You make 2 lanterns. Think about what you have in your stash. What kind of style are we going to go for? Very, very chic, traditional, classic, Victorian? Or are you going to go for... Let me have a look. I went quiet because this will give you an idea. This is not the same one, but it gives you an idea of what you could do making your MDF. So think about that for some home decor. I want to stress, this is not the same design, but it's very similar, Chloe, so thank you so much for that. But you know what? You could try and get that same sort of inspiration by adding some more elements to it. But Chloe, it does show you, and that's the kind of size. This is the size you're going to be getting. But use your embellishments. So what do you have at home that you can embellish with? So you can add some flowers, you can add your papers, you can add your little bits of ephemera to there. A bit of gilding as well, just to give that highlight. That's very nicely done there, Chloe. Thank you very much. Thanks, Chloe. There we go. $12.99 your price there. 661037 your item number. Now we have some fabrics for you. Perfect occasions. Beautiful fabrics. And what perfect occasions do so well is bring you that quality you'd expect, but it's also the designs. So having a look here, you can see the feel, and that's one thing actually you're never really going to be able to gauge until you get them home, but they're beautifully soft. So 100% cotton, they're 100% poplin, cotton poplin, quilter's cotton, $14.99 your price, and you are getting such a beautiful design. So you've got this very subtle, elegant, vintage background, and then the bursts of colour coming through. It's a fabric that really does have depth to it, lovely stylistic aspects, but the colours, the balance, and then the possibilities too, because ultimately with fabrics, you want to get fabrics that you engage with. So you kind of look at the fabrics and you think, I like, first and foremost, I like the look of them. So if you're looking here and you think, well, I do like the look of these fabrics, and then you kind of start thinking, well, what can I go on to make? So is it going to be a table runner, or am I going to use it to make some beautiful blocks for a quilt, or patchwork, English paper piecing, maybe for a bag, a cushion? You kind of get the idea. $14.99 your price, $17.98 is your saving, 949317 your item number. Now this has been very popular. This is our acrylic jewelry collection. Beautiful, have to say, very visually appealing. You're getting 8 pendants, 7 charms, and 4 earrings in the mix. So there are your earrings. What I would say to you, and you're getting a variety of colours as well. So this is your winter collection. They look beautiful, they really do, and you've got some wonderful cut. Now, we're calling it a jewelry collection. Personally, and I always try and give you as fair a description as I can, because I want you to be happy when you get them home. Looking at these, they look phenomenal, and 40% of the stock's gone. You are not going to be disappointed, but what I would say to you is, personally, I wouldn't wear this for jewellery. I'll tell you why, because traditionally for jewellery, a lot of the time, well, it wouldn't suit me, good point, but a lot of the time, let's say you had this as a pendant, it's the weight. Do you know, we kind of associate quality with the weight of a jewellery, and because it's acrylic, it hasn't got that weight to it. But I actually think that is a huge bonus, because I wouldn't use it for jewellery, but 100% I'd be putting that, say, on a journal. You can use it on a canvas, mixed media project, on a card. So you're getting the look, the effect that you would have for jewellery, but paying $9.99 and getting a lovely mix. So this, to me, will appeal to so many crafters out there. Take advantage, and we are busy. Let's have a look at what you are getting. All of these fantastic shapes, beautiful pendants, earrings in there. The earrings is the one exception. What I would say with the earrings is, if you don't want to be weighed down with earrings, I mean, you've got these beautiful, it's kind of like a heart tear-shaped earring. So those I would use for earrings, but the pendants, I'd be inclined to use those more for my mixed media. But that is just me. You might get these home and say, hey, look, I love this for jewellery. I'm going to use it for jewellery. 060977 your item number. Now we've got some envelopes for you. Dolly Dimples, different shapes, different sizes, and different colorways as well, from a musty yellow there. So you've got this, not musty, mustard yellow. There's the mustard yellow. You've got your pink going through there as well. You've got your white. You've got different shapes. So that's 5x5 maybe, 6x6. Then you've got your pearlescent, letterbox green, your larger envelopes. So I would say that would be your sort of 8x8 and then 9x9. Have a look. You're getting assorted sizes. You can always check out the full details on our website. 622292 your item number, but it works out at 3p per envelope. 3p. $9.99 your price there. A mammoth saving of £15. And the fact is, it's Dolly Dimples, so you know that Charmaine and Dolly Dimples always brings you the very best value. Do take advantage. I think that's not a bargain. Don't forget the perfect occasions, which is busy. So we've got here the tree print. 4 beautiful fabrics here, 100% cotton, beautiful colours, wonderful designs and prints, all really celebrating this beautiful tree pattern. 345944, your item number. We're going to have our last look this hour of the deal of the day. So, deal of the day, and we're getting a lovely, collection here. So, Cricut. Have you ever watched a show where we featured the Cricut machine? And for me, what really sets the Cricut apart is the quality of the Cricut. Everything about it. When you open up the machine, the smoothness of the motion, all the components, absolutely first rate. You know when you have a seriously good quality piece of kit. So, the tools reflect the company, and that is the ethos of the company, is to bring you the very best. Here, we are talking the Essential Starter Gold Tool and Trimmer Set. These wonderful tools you're going through, from the scissors, which have that micro tip. Let me just show you here. Should we open these up? Let's get these out. Oh yeah. Now having a look here. Micro tip, precision cut on all materials. Hardened stainless steel, you've got the protective case. Okay, that's it. That for me, if you want an illustration of the quality, just look, that reassuring click of confidence in there. And you can like hold them up. Okay, so there we go. There's your scissors. Then you've got your scraper in the mix as well. So that's your gold scraper, which is, that is again something that's, I knew I was going to struggle to get that out. Wait a second. So this is to get the unwanted scraps from the cutting mat. Coming out. Why won't it was really in there. So there we go. You got your scraper in there to get your unwanted scraps from your cutting mat. But again, it just feels good. Good quality. So good, you can't even get it out of the packaging. Are we approaching 50% of the stock? We've got our, I'm wrecking the case. We got a scraper. Nothing is missing in here. That was just the holder for the blade in your trimmer. You're getting your spatula. You're getting your tweezers in there as well. You're getting your weeder, and you're getting your stylus, and also 2 blades. So look, let's break this down. How much would you be paying for additional blades for your Cricut? How much would you pay for a quality pair of tweezers? And we feature really good quality tweezers on Hochanda. And how much would you pay just for those alone? How much would you pay for your weeder? How much would you pay for your spatula? All of this, and you're getting the trimmer in for $19.99, is such good value for money. If you have a Cricut machine, look, and I rarely say this, but if you have a Cricut machine, go for it. And you'll never hear me say, look, go for it. Well, I've just did. But what I'm saying is, I say that on rare occasions, because I know it's up to you and it's up to budget and whether you want something. But on this occasion, if you have a Cricut machine, if you don't have all these tools, get the tools. Get the tools. I mean, quality tools from Cricut. You've also got your paper trimmer in there as well. I mean, for a paper trimmer, just a generic, forget being Cricut, just for a generic paper trimmer, you'd be looking at about £12. So, very good value for money. Do take advantage, saving £15. Thank you so much for your company this morning. Thank you, Snowy. You've been a very good boy. There we go. I'll go make you breakfast. There we go. We get you some. No, you're going to have a healthy breakfast today. Okay, $19.99 deal of the day. Make sure to check out for your sunrise specials. We've got more coming up. Don't go anywhere. Oh, that's the first time I've seen Catherine's little one there. There she is. There's Alice. She makes a great Alice. Coming up next, we got Debbie Garland. After that, Sentimentally Yours, our one-day special. And then Paper Rose will be joining us for some birthday wishes.
Welcome to Club G45 from Graphic 45. The monthly tutorial kit that allows you to create some of the most beautiful projects by accessing a step-by-step video viewable online. This month's tutorial is the Club G45 Lost in Paradise Travel Album and Notebook Kit, containing the travel album and notebook set and the one-page folding mini-album projects. You'll get almost everything you need to create these projects from scratch, including access to this month's step-by-step video tutorial and accompanying project sheet. Simply order yours by purchasing item number 974086 for £44.99, plus your postage from hochanda.com. Or give us a call on 01733 60 2000 for instant access to this month's Club G45 from Graphic 45.
Follow the white rabbit, but try not to be late. Follow the white rabbit for our very important date. Join us for Clarity, La Blanche and Craft 2. Studio Light, Roll Talons, Sentimentally Yours, and Katie Sue. Visit us in Crafterland, a week of celebrations, 7 days of offers as we thank the nation. will credit your account with 10% of what you spend. For Hochanda's 4th birthday, the fun will never end. Customers, suppliers, team, and community. The Big Four are our values, working in close unity. Join us in August. Our celebrations will be grand. Welcome to the Big Four in Hochanda's Crafterland.
Good morning, everybody. I'm really looking forward to the show. Can I introduce you to the lovely Debbie Garland? How are you, Debs?
I'm absolutely fabulous.
You brought us some goodies on the show today.
Yes.
I like your show opener, by the way.
It's nice,
Yeah,
isn't
it's
it?
really nice.
I like that,
Speaking of nice, already busy for Hetty.
Isn't she fab?
10%'s already gone.
Well, that's good, isn't it?
And she is lovely. What I will say, it kind of takes you back to a different era.
It does,
Classic doll.
Yeah.
I mean, timeless, really.
She's lovely.
Yeah.
And the idea behind her originally was I wanted one that would sit on the edge of a shelf.
Yeah.
But also, Yanis, what you can do, you might see better when we sit at the table, I've given her long legs. You can, if you pin her legs up there, she'll sit as a doorstop. If you were to put a bit of a weight in her bottom and sit up, you can put her arms around her knees and have her that way. She's got options.
She's got options. I mean, she's lovely. The red work, Debbie.
Well, I thought it would be rather nice to put like something incorporated in the doll. So I thought like a nice apron would be nice, and it's a nice full dress as well. You can see it's got a nice. There's a lot of fabric in there, so she's rather lovely. Nice.
Well, I think for $17.99 for a doll of Hetty's quality.
Yeah.
I think that's superb value. You can enjoy making Hetty, and Hetty's going to, for me, Hetty is the kind of doll would be fantastic to sit with you in the craft room.
Exactly.
But then equally, she wouldn't look out of place in a bedroom, in a living room, in a conservatory.
And she'll tidy up while you're.
She does.
Well,
Can I say
She's
Hetty
ready.
does like a tidy up? There we go. $17.99 your price, but then she might mess up again before you come back. So there we go. If you come back and she hasn't tidied up, she has, and then she just messed up.
You get full-size templates as well, Yanis. So there's no photocopying by 200% or any of this clout on. I can't be doing with that.
No, Debbie, we're 2 minutes in.
Yeah.
The reason I'm giggling to myself is we've gone from 10% to 40%.
Yeah, which is.
We are really busy this morning. Thank you so much for joining us. I don't think Hetty's going to be around for long. If you do want to get hold of Hetty, seriously, now's the time to do it. I can hear, I'm being fed information on how busy we are. I don't think Hetty is going to last the next 10 minutes. Just saying.
Well, I'm going to bring her with us because I'll do that as my first demo. Then.
Okay. Yeah, there we go. I'll hold her for you if you like. There we go. Come to Uncle Yanis. There we go. Okay, talk to us about this.
Right, this is a lovely little quilt incorporating every month of the year. So there's an angel for every month of the year.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, so we've got options with this one. The next one is you can just take the first 4 if you think that it's a considered purchase, which it isn't. It's a really good price for what it is because you're getting 12 stitches and they're done on this lovely, it's called latte colour, which I rather liked. Rather than going with the white, I picked the latte to go with it. So you've got the 12 ones going through and you get ½ metre of each of the fabrics, and there's enough to do the quilt top and the binding.
That, if you consider 12 stitcheries and you're getting the fabrics for $34.99, is it's immensely good.
It's a really
deal.
good price. You get the pattern for the quilt as well in that. If I can quickly mention the next one, Yanis, because this one
we're getting a pattern for a quilt in here too.
Yeah, for this.
So we're getting the pattern
and the flosses.
We're getting the floss. We're getting the 12 stitcheries and the fabric for $34.99. You're saving 50 quid. That is an utter bargain. Seriously, that is very good value for money. Okay, moving on.
So this one, if you weren't up to paying $34.99, we've given the first 4 stitcheries here.
Right.
So it's September to December, sort of, because that's what's coming up, and you get the floss and the stitcheries for $9.99.
Very good.
Which is mad. So that's 4 for $9.99.
Yeah.
So that makes it, if you bought all 3 of those, that would be 30 quid. And so you're getting a metre of fabric plus your flosses and your pattern for £5.
Can't go wrong. Oh, sorry. Hetty just wanted to tell us something. Big news. Apparently, Hetty is limited. Oh, Hetty's gone. There we go, Hetty. No, Hetty, come back.
Can we get this?
We've got extended delivery. I tell you what was happening, because we noticed. So Debbie came to have a chat with me in Good Morning Hochanda, and once we saw Hetty, she was already selling. We saw how busy she was. So fortunately, because we could chat to Debbie, then we were able to secure more stock. So good news, Hetty is back on extended delivery. If you do want to get your very own beautiful Hetty, look at the red work on her apron, this wonderful dress. There is such a timeless elegance to Hetty. She really is such a charming doll. For $17.99, you're saving £5. She will be dispatched from the 2nd of September. Because effectively, I'll tell you why Hetty is gone. A lot of you were shopping ahead for her. So all last hour, Hetty was selling. So it's effectively you've had 2 hours on air with Hetty.
I was going to say 4 minutes is pretty good.
No, it was very busy for our Hetty, so don't miss out. We love our Hetty. I'll tell you what, we'll carry on taking her down with her for our demonstration. Moving on now, we're going to have a look here.
So this is a little autumn stitchery, just very, very simple, but with this one it's quite nice because you can get the stamps, and then you can stamp the little leaves and flowers and make your little autumn day stitchery.
Well, that's nice.
I think we decorate for Christmas, and then I like to have little wreaths and things up, so I thought we need an autumn. And
look, we're not far off.
No.
Look, I'm not wishing away the summer, but
it'll be here before we know.
It really will. So that's very good value, though.
If it's stitched now, it'll be ready for autumn.
There we go.
So you get the little autumn stitchery, and we haven't put it in a circle so that you can position where you would like your autumn days to be, if you want it down up the top or whatever. Then you've got your stamp set here, and you've got your felt, so you stamp onto your felt, and then you create your picture or your border as you would like, and you get the hoop and the floss as well.
Well, look, just consider the fact how many stamps you are getting here. So you're going to use all your stamps. Now you can still use these for your paper crafting as well. So you're getting your stamps, you're getting your hoop, you're getting your floss, you're getting your felt, and you're getting the stationery, the autumn stationery as well. For $14.99, that's very good value for money.
I think we've got some good prices on today. I'm quite pleased with today.
The thing is, Debbie, you sound, I mean, you say that like, you do this every time. This is nothing new. Every time you come in, you bring us such good value for money. Now, this is something I've never seen before.
It's nice. It's like a batik in stripes.
It's like a watercolour.
Yeah, it's
batik.
beautiful.
These are gorgeous. $12.99. You're getting now that's nice. Are we getting half meters of this?
Yeah, half a metre of plain to go with the batik.
That's $12.99. So the options, I gather.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, but that's still purple, pink, and blue.
Yeah.
And how much of the batik? Are we getting half metre of the batik?
Half metre of that. But look,
so
I used the pink one to do this little stitchery. So, and I thought that went well with that. Nice. If you didn't want to make the quilt, you just wanted to make lots of little things.
Can I just show you something? I'm going to take this out because look at that. 50% of the blue has gone, and that is absolutely stunning. Did you make this, Deb?
Yes.
Deb, this is so good. The batiks for the illusion of water.
They're brilliant, aren't they?
I think they are phenomenal.
Yeah. I like things like that because years ago I made a little quilt that my grandson's now got, and it was using those, but I did a beach and a sea and what have you, and the effect was fab. And when I saw these, I thought this is really good.
That is so nice. Right, I'm going to just drop that down and put those in, and there we go.
Marvellous.
Done. Moving on, very, very busy. I say blue is absolutely flying, but then look, think about for woodland scenes. You've got that sort of brownie, and then you've got the pink in there as well for bright. I think for sunsets. So you could mix the two. So have this as the sky for the sunset and the blue. Just saying.
When you go back along, open one of these up because they do look fab.
Well, shall we open one now? Let's just do it.
Let's just do the pink one because I think it's really dramatic. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that fab?
Wow.
I just think, and the way you cut it as well, you're going to get different effects. So that on its own, if you wanted to cut that out and do like a sunset scene, you could applique something on it and make like it's...
Do you know what I would love to see there? That, to me, is a scene in itself. I'm kind of seeing the sun here, sunset. How about stamping on a silhouette of a skyline?
Yeah,
would
lovely.
look great. You kind of got in the background, I was seeing that as well. It looks like a bridge.
It's all done for you, isn't it?
It is. That's just, I mean, that's just one. You're going to see different things and different designs.
I do it, love.
Very nice, thank you, Debbie. $12.99 your price, 529 your item number. You're getting half a metre of the batik, half a metre of the plain to complement. And something we haven't talked about as well, speaking of compliments, Debbie has brought us a gift to celebrate the fact that we are currently in the midst of our birthday party. So we've got a pattern pair that worth $9.99. So any purchase you make on the show, it could be the batiks, it could be Hetty. So a lot of you have already gone for Hetty. You're going to be getting that birthday gift. So Hetty, just want to clarify that, because if you bought Hetty in Good Morning Hochanda, you wouldn't be getting the gift. You have to buy during the live hours, so I don't want anyone to be disappointed with the birthday gift there, okay? But whether it is the stationery, whether it is the quilt, anything you buy in this live hour, you're going to be given the birthday pattern pack as well. Great. $12.99 your price if you do want to go for the petites. Now our print cushion kits.
Right, I had these on a fortnight ago, and they were popular, and I thought, do you know what? They're too nice to not bring again.
Yeah.
I don't do it very often, but I like these.
Wow.
So these are lawn cottons, so they're the finest cotton.
Ooh.
They're, you know that lovely shop in London? They're that sort of cotton.
Oh, I know the one.
So, yeah. So with this one, you get half a metre of the feature fabric. So there's enough to do front and back. You've got enough there to do that.
Yeah.
But if you get two panels, Yanis, so you get a white one and a pink one for this one, so you could actually make two cushions, because you could, if you didn't back it with the same fabric, you've got enough to do another one in the middle.
So I would totally do that.
Yeah.
I would back with a plain to complement, and maybe pick out one of the colours. So it could be a green or maybe the pink.
And then you get your wadding, so that you get a professional feel to the front of your cushion, and you can quilt it.
So we're getting now for $14.99.
It's a brilliant price.
You're getting two panels. You're getting lawn fabric in there.
Half a metre.
Half a metre. And you're getting your wadding.
Yeah. It's a really good price for that.
It's a very good
because
price.
It is beautiful fabric.
Do you know, if you think about the free gift as well, if you were to go for this, now the free gift is worth $9.99. So you take that off the price. Effectively, you're getting this, well, you're saving £5 and you're picking this up for a £5.
Yeah.
It's one way to look at it. We've got another design here as well. These cushions, now, if you were to go to said department store that we were talking about in London, you'd probably be looking at around about the £50 mark for a cushion of this quality.
I saw a dress in there, and it was literally made of, you know when you go to haberdashery shop and you see daisies on a roll.
Yeah.
£3,000 for a shift dress just made out of those. I had a bit of a Yorkshire head on. I went, how much?
How much? Yeah, for £3,000.
Well, it was pennies under £3,000 for a shift dress made out of haberdashery, as far as I could see, haberdashery daisies.
Wow. I tell you what, you need to be knocking up a few of those. Just saying people outside the shop, look, I'll tell you what, I'll do it for you, 200. OK, you're kidding, we're not going to be doing that. So here we go, you're getting these cushions, $14.99 your price, 818-180 your item number. We're going to be going to demonstration. Just to be clear, anybody who shops this hour during the live show, if you make a purchase, you are going to be given a birthday gift from Debbie. So it's a 2-pattern pack worth $9.99. It is one per customer while stocks last. Got to give you an update on the batiks. Take a look at this, the blue batik. It's gone. I'm sorry, it's sold out. We are back on extended delivery. Now, if you want any indication of how busy Hochanda is today, we've had 2 sellouts already. We're 13 minutes into the show. Phil Martin is striding through the studio. Look at that. Fine figure of the man. So we're having a busy start to the morning. What I can tell you, though, is, again, we have worked some magic and we were able to get the batik, the blue, back on extended delivery. It's going to be dispatched from the 2nd of September. The pink potentially could be the next to go on immediate dispatch. So you've got your options. You are getting half a metre of the batik and half a metre of the plain. OK, Debbie, I love the fact we are busy. Before we go into our demonstration.
We've got more.
We have got more, but this is a personal preference. I absolutely love this.
Isn't that nice?
Nice is not the word. It is stunning. No, it is absolutely stunning. got that oriental crane
It's beautiful,
feel.
and it's got that sort of what's the
Gilding?
word? Yeah,
Gilded
that's the
it's
word.
like
It's too
metallic
early,
inflection.
Yanis. Yeah, it is. It's really lovely. So it's got that shimmer to it, hasn't it? When you move it.
The quality of the design, it's just on a personal level, I connect to this. Very, very busy for these. So you've got your Crane Quilting Cotton fabric bundle. So you're getting, and when we say a fabric bundle, so you're getting your feature fabric, but we are getting more in this as well.
Yeah.
So we're getting these other elements too.
So you're getting 2.5, I think it's 3.5 meters altogether.
Yeah.
But they work really beautifully with it. Just plain, but that can make all the difference, you know, when you're, depending on what you make.
Oh yeah. Well, if I just put this, let me just fold that up. Oh, actually, no, I want to leave it open a bit. But you can see the contrast between the beautiful detail of the crane print, then you've got the black and the white. It just works.
I think black with Japanesey stuff works really lovely, doesn't it?
We've got some other prints as well. If I pop this down, I'm being selfish here and going for the ones that really jump out at me, but have a look at this. Beautiful butterflies as well, and it's got a lovely feel to it.
It has. It's nice fabric. It's a new text fabric, so it's a good quality fabric.
Yeah. There's a grey in there as well, and we've got a host of different fabrics.
So the blue, I think you get the blue one with those two blues, Yanis.
Okay.
And then you get the grey one with the pink and the navy.
So let's just have a look.
Yeah.
So these are the bundles, because they are fabric bundles, so this is what you're going to be getting. Very nice. I've got a lot of time for these, Debbie. Okay, let's get to our demonstration.
Okay,
We're going to be focusing on Hetty. She's sold out, but she is back on extended delivery, and everybody, and I mean everybody here at Hochanda, loves Hetty.
She's nice, isn't she? There's something about her.
She's a great companion. Do you know what I found with Hetty? Because as I was getting ready for the show, I was in the studio with Hetty, and I find she's a very good listener.
Well, yeah, we all need that, Yanis.
Yeah.
We don't need somebody to solve our problems sometimes, we just need somebody to just listen.
Okay.
Yeah. So, with Hetty, this is the colour of the fabric that you'll get, right? And I have tea dyed it.
All right.
So, that, just to give you an example, I didn't go as dark with Hetty, but this is one I've done before, so you can see the difference there. And it literally is a few tea bags in a bowl, boiling water, pop your calico in, let it soak until you're happy with the colour.
Well, that's a Yorkshire brew,
isn't it?
Yeah, that's
it is.
Is that your kind of strength of tea?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Builder's tea, I like.
There you go.
Yeah. So once you've done that, then you can see what colour you'd like, and then take it out, rinse it through, let it dry, and then iron it, and you're ready to sew.
Yeah.
It's good to say that because people say, "Well, I didn't get that colour fabric." That's why.
Yeah.
So it tells you everything you need on the pattern, and as I said before, you've got full-size templates as well. So I tell you to make a freezer paper template.
Yes.
And then what you would do is you would fold that on, iron that onto your folded fabric, sew around, turn through, and you've got your
Brilliant.
dolly thing.
Body.
Remember to leave gaps, but on the pattern it says leave a gap here for arms, etc.
Yeah.
Now she's got very long legs, and I was going to show you before what to do.
Her legs, yeah.
So sorry about this. Now then, I will say, the fabric for the pantaloons isn't in, but I can't have a doll with no pants on, Yanis. I just can't do it, I'm sorry. So you can have her legs coming up like that, and if you pin them into place, you can then have the arms coming round and sew them together, and you've got a little doorstop. So you've got options. But you would need to get something heavy. Pop it in a little plastic bag, just before you sew the bottom bit up.
Yeah, just pop it in.
Pop that in.
Yeah, okay. Nice.
So yeah, but she sits beautifully on the edge of something.
No, I noticed this.
You don't need much space.
On a table, on a shelf.
Yeah.
In your craft room, I think Hetty could be
great,
company.
isn't she?
She does sit beautifully, but she's got such a charm to her, a classic charm. It kind of takes you back to a different era. As we continue, can I just ask you a really quick question? Because I know we're busy.
Oh yeah, I'll get
Can we
mine
just talk
out.
about this? Because sorry to jump to this, but we noticed a big surge of you popping this into your basket, so we just want to have a very quick chat. This is your block viewer, and you're also getting your woodland
it's for that one, Yanis.
Face cushion.
You get the pattern for that.
Yeah. So
don't turn it round because the cushion's too big for the thing.
That's nice. So we're getting the pattern for our woodland fox face cushion. That's a nice pattern.
Yeah.
And we're getting the block viewer as well. So, block viewer, can you just talk to me about the block viewer?
You can have a go if you want, love.
Oh.
So, you put that to your eye like a kaleidoscope.
Yeah.
and then you would put, say you'd made a block of a quilt block.
Yeah.
Put that to your eye. Now, if you turn it like a kaleidoscope, you can then see what it would look like by turning it. What it would look like as a repeat of squares, as a strip quilt, as on an angle.
That's amazing. Oh, this is good. I didn't realise we were that close. This is great. Look, you don't even need to do anything with it.
No,
just
it's
use
play.
it as just play with that. This is very good. I can see why this is so popular. So it will allow you to see an entire quilt just from one block. So you're able to see your quilt. That is such a nifty tool.
Nice little gadget, isn't it? But it's good fun for playing as well with people.
Yeah.
You know. It's
That's it.
don't do it. No, one's enough, Yanis. One's enough.
I wish we could show you, but it's just too hard to do. We might. Okay, I'll tell you what. We're going to try this. It might not work, but we are going to give it a go to try and see if we can do that. All right. I'll tell you what. Here we go. And Chloe, I think you can focus there as well. So this is floor manager Chloe. Oh, there we go. We'll come back to this. We're not going to do it right now, but we're going to try and get you a shot. Have to say, £9.99, saving £5, considering you're getting the pattern and you're getting the block viewer, that is such good value for money. And I've seen it now, so it's very, very good.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you for that.
I'm going to move those out of the way. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to put that there. Okay.
Thank you, darling. So what I thought we'd do is have a look at this dress. Is that okay with you?
Yeah.
Right, so I've cut out the pieces already, so it's all in the pattern, as I say, full size. Take the pin out, Debbie. That would help, darling. And then you would cut out 2 bodice pieces.
Right.
Because sometimes the dress is what frightens people, and there's no need. Right, let's have a go.
And the beauty is, I would imagine, once you made one dress for Hetty, then what I'd be looking to do is for special occasions, make her a dress for Christmas, make her a dress for a wedding.
Well, this is that lovely purpley brown batik, so I thought I'll make her a dress out of that. So the first thing I would do, Yanis, is hem the...
Oh, got to tell you, the pink batik has sold out. It's now on extended delivery. I'm sorry, the pink has sold out, but the good news is it is back on extended delivery.
All right, so that this doesn't get chewed, I'm just going to use a bit of this. Okay. I don't want it to chew up the...
Would you ever use these while you're sewing?
Yes.
These are your quilting gloves?
Yes.
We have got these as well, so our quilting gloves.
You get those with a mug rug. It's there next to you, Yanis, that. Well, I cocked up, spectacularly on the last show.
Now,
did it completely wrong.
Well, we do have small, medium and large gloves for you as well. Okay, I'll just show you. So these are your gloves, so your quilting gloves. And you find then you're able to hold on to your fabric.
Right, these are medium to large, so you try those on.
Okay, now I'm notorious for having big hands.
Right, because what I was thinking was, if you...
Oh, they fit really well.
Yes. So if you're perhaps male or have larger hands, I would go for the medium to large. If not, the small to medium will stretch. So if you're unsure, if you think, well, I'm not sure whether I've got big hands or not.
Now, I did start my career as a hand model.
Did you? Really? No, that was a lie, was it?
Have you seen my hands? They're big, hairy hands. No one will want those in close up. But these, I have got big hands, so they fit. I normally take an extra large glove, and they fit me. But these are nice. So you've kind of got the ends. You can see the tips. They've got a sort of how would you describe that? Plastic or?
Yeah, it's like a silicone.
Rubber.
Edge, but what I like, Yanis, is it's on both sides. So even if you just pick them up, there's no right or wrong way you can wear them. You just pick them up and put them on. Don't put the iron on them. Don't put them on don't put them on a heat, because you'll melt them.
Yeah.
But other than that, and they just stop you from having to, when you're quilting, sometimes you tend to press too hard. Because you're concentrating. Well, these you can have fairy fingers, you see, but it holds the fabric nice. So we thought we'll put a little project in with them.
That's right. Oh, and you are getting, if I just show you there, so you're getting your mug rug in there as well. Now that, for how much are we paying for the gloves? So $9.99. So you're getting a mug rug, which is here.
You can make 8 with that, Yanis.
Sorry, I said $9.99. It's not. It's $17.99. But you are getting the mug rug. You're saving $4.99, and you're also getting. And this is beautiful. So it's your Red Angel mug rug, and you're also getting the gloves for $17.99. Lovely. Okay.
We've got quite a few. Ooh! I tell you another gadget while I'm doing this.
Yeah, I love gadgets.
On the end there's a little rosy gold thing there. Now that is a thread cutter.
Oh, but that is such a lovely
so
thread cutter.
you can wear that round your neck when you're doing your hand sewing, and
then you've got the thread cutter.
It's got the little cutters inside, and you literally just pop your. I, in the process of coming here yesterday, have lost mine.
Yeah. Ah.
Because I was going to put mine on. Oh, it's a bit sort of jingly jangly.
Yeah.
But that's rosy gold, and I thought if I could put that on it, you could wear it like a necklace.
Yeah. And we're also getting this as well, a little block.
Yes, to stitch.
That's very nice. $14.99 your price there if you do want to get a hold of that. So you've got a beautiful bit of red work to play around with, and then you're getting your cutter as well, which is just a nice aesthetic, little bit of jewellery to wear. Good. The thing is, if that's your permanent pendant, if you always get used to wearing that, then you will always have a thread cutter with you.
Yeah. So I've hemmed the little arms there so that you can see. That just makes it easier to start off with, Yanis. And I'm going to put them right sides together, and I'm just going to sew along the top edge.
Nice.
I'm not going to bother pinning. I'm just going to go for it.
There's something I like the idea of being able to make different clothing for our dolls.
Yeah.
Because Snowy, we've been dressing Snowy up.
Yes.
And you remember, you're going to be getting a free gift any purchase. If you make any purchase on the live show this hour from Debbie, then you're going to be getting a free gift. It's going to be your two pattern pack worth $9.99. So when you consider, now, if you were, say, to go for the gloves, $17.99, or if you were going to go for Hetty at $17.99, you're taking $9.99 off for the money you would have paid for the two patterns. That's the value you're getting there. Suddenly, even better value. So not only are you saving £5, but you are getting the bonus gift worth $9.99.
All right, we're getting there, kid. Sometimes I think if you've never made doll clothes before, it can be quite daunting. Get in.
Nice.
Come on. Oh, I've scrunched it. There we go. Actually, I had a nice message from somebody saying, it's nice to see the mistakes. And I'm the person for that, Yanis.
We all do it. I'm going to say, think about doing something at home. It is so much harder on live TV because a guest is always worried about trying to angle their work towards the camera, so they're normally working at an uncomfortable position and angle.
Well, I do it at home. I've really no excuse, Yanis, if I'm honest, but hey-ho. Right, so if I would open that up and do it like that. Okay, so that's that's the first thing. Are we okay still doing this?
Yeah.
Imagine that, then this is your skirt piece, okay? Now what I would do then is hem the bottom first so that you're not trying to hem round a thing, and then gather the top.
All right.
So I think while you go along the counter next time, I'll gather the top and then I'll show you how to put that bit on.
Would you like me to do that now?
Well, you can do if you like, and then I'll gather that.
Does that help? Yeah? Okay, all right,
Okay.
We'll do that. We're going to have a quick recap now. I promise we're going to get straight back to Debbie. Let's jump onto the website and you can see all the goodies we have on our website. We have got a lot and we are busy for a lot as well. So having a really busy start to the day. Remember, we are celebrating the fact that Hochanda is 4 years old and we have got some very exciting things to come in the future. I say, we're only going to go from strength to strength. Thank you so much for supporting Hochanda, and I really mean that, because Hochanda is here, and it's kind of the point. When we did our birthday launch, we had a lovely video. Quite a few people got tearful on that, because the video was kind of showing our journey, and it was a big thank you to everyone at home, and we mean that. Thank you, because Hochanda would not be here without your support, so we do want to thank you. And as a birthday gift this hour, what you're going to be getting is a 2-pattern pack from Debbie worth $9.99. So any purchase on the live show, that pattern pack will be put in with your order. You don't need to do anything, it will just be added. Going to start here. This is our Hetty doll on extended delivery. This is what you're going to be getting. I'm going to run and get Hetty because I realized I don't actually have Hetty to show you. But proved extremely popular. She sold out. We featured Hetty on Good Morning Hochanda, and we just saw throughout the whole hour she was selling. So 4 minutes into the show, she sold out. She is back on extended delivery, but what a beautiful doll. Now, you've got this wonderful red work on her apron. You get the pattern to make her dress, but ultimately Hetty, it's the style, the charm of Hetty, the fact that we can coordinate. So what you can do is you can change her clothing. She sits beautifully, and that's something I know that Debbie was very conscious of, creating a doll that will sit on a ledge, sit on a shelf, sit with you in the craft room. You can make her legs longer or shorter if you wish to, but for $17.99. What a wonderful doll. Hetty's a doll, and you know, sometimes we feature dolls and you think that's just for the younger generation. Hetty is a doll for everybody, but I think I'd be reluctant to give Hetty to, you could totally give Hetty to a younger member of the family. I would save Hetty for yourself because she is just a beautiful doll that you want to take care of. Change her clothing, have her keeping you company. Remember, with Hetty, we can change her clothing, but you're also going to be getting this wonderful red work, her apron, to be keeping, I just think that's, the red work, there's such a charm to it. And it kind of ties in with the whole theme of Hetty. We're extremely busy for our Hetty. She sold out. She is back on extended delivery. You don't have to wait too long for her to arrive. I love Hetty, and I think everybody's fallen in love with our Hetty. Though she's going to sleep. Go to sleep, Hetty. I've got you. And she's awake. She's awake. She's back. Okay, Hetty, we'll get you. We'll get you. All right, now moving on. Value for money on the show, and this is what I'm going to say on a personal level. Debs is fantastic. And this is something, Hochanda, we really do try and foster, and I've been talking about this a lot in the birthday event, and I found myself, I was actually kicking myself thinking, I'm saying this too much, and it's sounding cheesy, but there is a real family vibe here, friendly vibe. Debbie comes in, she's not a guest, she's a friend, and I love catch up with Debbie, and she's lovely, and this is the thing, we the whole team, everyone gets on so well. But what I know on a personal level, when Debbie puts any of these shows together, she works extremely hard to give you good value for money. And it reflects on everything. Now have a look at this, because you would easily pay £50 for a quilt of this size just for a quilt. But the fact that you're getting 12 stitcheries in there as well with the red work, you're getting the fabric, you're getting the floss, you're getting the pattern for $34.99 is such good value for money. It really is very, very good value for money. And I love the designs. If we have a look at all the different designs here, aren't they nice? So taking you through the seasons, 12 different designs, each one very distinctive, unique, but there is such a beautiful charm to them. Aren't they cute? They'll be a joy to do and a joy to display as well. You could see it. The design, the red work, the colors, the fabrics, everything about this I think is a win. We are approaching 60% of the stock. Look, you will not be disappointed if you put this into your basket. And remember, if this is your order, for today, let me just put that on top. If this is your one order for today, then you'll be receiving your pattern pack in there as well, worth $9.99, which, if you take that off the price, suddenly you're paying $24.99 here. Just great value for money. 210-348 item number. Now, if you just want to go for 4 of the Stitchery blocks, well, that's fine. We've got September through to December. Here, you're getting your floss, you're getting your panel for $9.99. So let me just show you. I would, look, $9.99, you're getting 4 of these, and we are approaching limited stock, but you can get the full 12 for $34.99, and you're also getting the fabric in the mix as well. Personally, And it's, I find, again, I hear myself saying this, and you're thinking, oh yeah, of course he's going to say go for the more expensive one. But if you go for the set of 12, you're actually saving money. So it's your choice. If $9.99 works for you, that is absolutely fine. I'm not discouraging you from going for that. You will be getting your floss in the mix as well. 378868, your item number. Now, your autumnal stitchery. So you're getting an awful lot for your money. We've got our base, our autumn days, then you're getting your floss, you're getting your felt, you're getting your hoop, and you're getting all of these stamps. Now these stamps you can use for your soft craft, but also for your paper crafting as well. So you're getting a host of leaves and autumnal elements in the mix. $14.99. $14.99. Stamps, felt, hoop, floss, and your stationery for $14.99 is very, very good value for money. And ultimately, this is the kind of thing you could be producing. But because you've got, I mean, you have loads of felt left over, and you'll have also your stamps you can be using. I think that is nice. $14.99 your price, $193, $142 your item number. Moving on to the batiks. I love batiks. Personally, though, I've never seen any batiks like this before. We've had 2 sellouts already, the pink and the blue. They're back on extended delivery. They are stunning. They're going to be dispatched from the 2nd of September, not December, September. So you don't have too long to wait. Have a look at this. Have a look and just see. I mean, the weight, just adding a little bit of the blue batik. It's stunning. Absolutely stunning. For so many different guises. Putting it in, but you just get such original shapes and designs that lift any project. That's your blue. That was the first to sell out. Now, Debbie, now remember, you are getting your plain in there as well. So you're getting a ½ meter of the blue batik and then a ½ meter of your plain blue. If you go for the different colorways, you obviously get your plain to reflect those colorways. So for pink, you're also going to get a ½ meter of the pink. But something Debbie did, and I think this is a good idea, just to open up and have a look. And all of a sudden, you start seeing things. It's like a bridge in the distance. You've got the sun poking through. Beautiful rivers. That's what I'm seeing. I don't know what you're seeing at home, but that's a project right there. Done. Very special fabric, I think. And I wonder, I think this is really nice. $12.99 your price there. 153-529 your item number. Oh, go for the batiks. Seriously, I'd be going for all 3, I think. I love them all. Okay, what I'll do, I'll leave that there, and Chloe will help me out. Sorry. Okay, taking a look here. Going back to quality, so we're talking lawn fabrics, and those of you will know that lawn fabrics is absolutely first rate. So this is a beautiful, beautiful fabric. The print is stunning. But if you consider that you're getting this lawn fabric for $14.99. But let me lift this up. So not only are you getting the lawn fabric, ½ meter, you're getting the 2 panels. Now, Debbie had a very good point. She was saying what you can do. So you've got these 2 panels. You could easily make 2 cushions. And I'll show you. So you've got 2 cushions as your central element here. What I would do is have a plain on the back. So rather than using, you've got enough of the fabric to do front and back. What I would do, have a plain on the back, and that's your feature, and then use the 2 panels. But not only that, so you're getting the panels, you're getting the lawn fabric, but you're also getting the wadding in there as well. So you're getting all of that wadding included too. For $14.99, utter bargain. We've got 2 different designs for you, so $14.99, whether you want to go for the arts and crafts or your thistle. This is your arts and crafts. Ooh. Oh, I love this. Now the arts and crafts, what a beautiful design coming through. Once again, you're going to be getting 2 of the feature panels as well. Just to show you here, those are your 2 feature panels. Sorry, Chris. Our director, that was my fault. So you're getting those 2, and you're getting your wadding, and you go, problems. I personally, and this is a personal choice, be going for the arts and crafts. Yeah, okay, it's the most popular one. I'm not knocking the thistle. I love the thistle. It's just for me, there's something about I just like this blue, and I love the pink. So there we go. $14.99 your price. You decide what you want to go for, but I think value for money. Debbie has hit it out of the park with everything on the show today. And if you haven't made a purchase yet, maybe you've just tuned in. If you make any purchase on the live show today, Debbie is going to be throwing in a birthday gift for you too. So it's going to be 2 pattern pack worth $9.99, just increasing the value for money. You couldn't have picked a better time to be shopping at Hochanda. 818-180, your item number. We've got more for you. Take a look at this. So this is nice. I've seen this before with Debbie, and we'll take a look at it. So this is your floral fabric bundle. You're getting 1/2 meter of your red and 1/2 meter of your navy. Beautiful fabrics in there. So you can choose between your large flowers or your small flowers on there. Actually, we'll have a look at those. Okay. Just taking a seat. Debbie, just got the floral fabric.
Yeah.
So those are the 2 choices. So there's your
Yeah.
large and small. They're very nice.
Well, we used the small ones. Do you remember we did a quilt with 4, I think it's still available, 4
I do remember, yeah.
flower angels.
Yeah,
yes.
that's right.
Oh,
yeah.
it's behind, actually it's behind you over there. So that's what we used on that one. And then this one, I thought the pattern might be too big for the quilt, but it would be really lovely to incorporate the 2 together. Maybe just add in a plain, and you've got enough fabric there to make a nice little quilt.
Very nice. Now the quilt you're talking about, we have got a little shot of it we can show you. There we go.
Yeah.
So it shows it's great for quilts, I think quite nice for binding too.
Yeah,
It
it
will look
is.
nice.
It's nice stuff.
Have we got this on the show?
We have. We had that on the Christmas show, managed to get some more. Isn't it lovely? Because it's sold out. And
It is
really
now, this
lovely.
is very classic, but looks phenomenal. So you've got your green stag, gold gilding in there. You've got beautiful little detail. 20% of the stock's already gone.
It's a lovely fabric, and you've got a metre there. So if you're doing
For
your
$12.99.
you're doing your Christmas projects, to me it's too nice to put on the back of something.
Yeah.
However, if you did back a cushion with it or a little quilt with it, if you throw that on your sofa and it lands the wrong way, you're not going to be upset, are you?
Not at all.
It's really lovely
I've just
fabric.
seen, Debbie, look at that. Now, if you were, this is why I was saying today, right now, is the best time to shop at Hochanda, because let's say you were to pick this up, there's a Freedom price. So as a Freedom member, you'll already be saving. So that comes down to £10.39. But if this was your only purchase today, you'd be getting the bonus gift, so the birthday gift worth $9.99, which means in effect for £1.38, no, so 48 pence, not £1.38. For 48 pence, you'd be getting this fabric. Wow, why is my math so bad, Debbie?
It's too early, Alice.
It
That's
is
what
too
it
early.
is.
My brain's on a work slow. Very, very busy for that. There we go. Did I still get the maths wrong? What was it? 40 pence for it. Oh, Debbie.
Doesn't matter. It's cheap, it's half the price, isn't it?
It's
darling?
bargain. Bargain. That's all you need to know. So how are we getting
Right,
on?
so there's the top of your dress, and what you would do when you do it is you would neaten your neck, but I've just left it like that at the moment. And then I've gathered the skirt. So what I would then do is do the skirt right sides together,
Okay.
pin it onto there.
Right.
Do that for you. I just didn't want to pin it first because I thought you might need to see it.
Yeah, no, totally.
So I've always found that I'm not too precious about the gathering because it all still looks like a lovely dress when you've finished. And then put that one so it matches. Then give it a bit of a foof. So just give it a bit of a thing. And then take it to the machine.
Yeah. I'll say good morning to Catherine, who's just walked in. Looking very bright and summery. There she is. I have never seen, and there's Chloe with her broom. Look at you. You look like you're in a Disney movie.
It's like Cinderella.
I have to sweep up. I've never seen Catherine without a smile on her face.
No, she's a very, very happy girl. Right. So I'm just going along there, Yanis, and as I say, I'm not being too precious about the gatherers. Just shows you how easy it is to make the dress.
Yeah. Oh, got news. We've got another sellout on the show. So the green stag fabric, that has
I'm not
gone.
surprised.
Sorry, it sold out for, and yeah, that price, green price. So that's gone. I'm so sorry. If it is in your basket, please make sure to check out. And as it stands at the moment, we don't have any additional stock. We are trying to make calls, but at the moment, it's gone.
Right, love. Here we go. So I've just sewn that on. And then you can see you've got.
Oh, wow.
So once I've got that to the front, I would then do right sides together again if I had another skirt on. Sew around turn it through, and there's your dress. You would just neaten the edges. Now on the pattern, I've made the neck slightly wider because she's got a larger head.
Okay.
And then what I've done is I've nipped the neck, put 2 little buttons on for detail, and then it fits her perfectly.
Well, let's. I haven't got.
She's over there again.
Hetty.
I haven't put hair on her, Yanis, because
Okay.
she's got her lovely little headscarf on. But if you want to put hair on, then go for it. It's your doll.
That's nice. There's Hetty.
Look,
You
look,
can
try
put-
that. See what she looks like in that colourway.
There we go.
Yeah.
So what I would be definitely doing if I was lucky enough to get Hetty home is I would just start. That sounded a bit wrong. You know what I mean? If I purchased Hetty, I heard it and I thought that sounded good. Move on. But what I would say is I would dress her up. So for Christmas, maybe make her a Christmas dress for summer, or for birthdays, or for weddings.
Yeah.
Hetty is just going to be your best friend.
And the
We love
apron's
Hetty.
going to work at Christmas as well because it's those Christmassy colours, even though
Yeah.
it's not.
Love
They're
it.
laughing at you now, darling.
They're laughing at me. They are laughing
Rude.
at me. Can we just talk about the block viewer as well?
Yes, of course you can.
So I'll let you describe for
Right,
everyone.
so
'cause
imagine-
we can't show you. We tried, but it just wouldn't work on the camera.
This is little stamped cushion I've done.
Okay.
Right. So if I look through here,
Yeah.
now at the moment I can see lots of little stamped cushions. Now if I turn this here, I can now see a line of them. So I know if I wanted to make a strip quilt,
Yeah.
I could do it like that. I can turn it round and see how it would look on the diagonal.
Right.
So if I, did it sort of on a diagonal, it would look different again. Now I can see,
Oh, we got that.
oh. It's just good fun,
It
Eunice.
is. Can I have a look?
Yeah.
I'll have a look.
What do you want to look at?
I'll have a look at that.
Okay.
But that's the thing. So it's not really focusing it, but you're changing your view. You can just see there. You've got that point. Let's see. We're going to try this.
We tried it on Catherine's dress, and
Well,
you
can
got
you
a
see
bit
it?
of an idea.
Oh, we might be able to. Okay, I think we can do this. I'm going to need some help. Chloe, can you come here? Sorry, Chloe. I need you to just hold that cushion, just there. Just there, Chloe. I think we can do this. So then, I'll try and turn it for you. So do you see how when you're turning it, you're getting different views? Are we seeing that? Oh, it's so hard
I
to
wonder if you take it further away, Yanis, from it. If you,
put it further away.
yeah, and then try.
All right.
And then you're going to get more. Oops.
This isn't going to work. Chloe, you've ruined
You're
it,
a
Chloe.
star.
You've ruined it. No, really. I'm only kidding, Chloe.
But you've got to take our word for it. It just gives
Yeah.
you the idea of what. Say you made. I mean, it's a bit more difficult with that. But say you made a log cabin block, a basic block, but you wanted to see what it would look like a certain
So now
way.
I've got diagonal.
Yes.
And then if I turn it here, now I've got squares. Now I've got rows.
Yeah.
It's very good.
Yeah. So if say you'd done, say 2 different blocks,
Yeah.
and then you wanted to see what they would look like set out, you can just look at that and say, I like that, and then you could set them out and see, or plan your quilt that way.
As a quilter, it's such a great gadget.
Yeah. And it's
Great
good to
gadget.
play with.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
What would you like to show us next? Then,
Shall
Dad?
we do I don't know if she could hand it in to us, darling.
Yeah.
You know the little Halloween one I've done? It's in
Yeah.
front of the 4 stitcheries, please.
Okay.
It's so easy to do. If you didn't want to make the quilt, but you like the idea of doing the monthly things,
Yeah.
you could make them into different projects.
Yeah.
So you could make panels for bags,
Thank you.
could make panels for cushions, and you could alternate them. So
Yeah.
just make that, have a plain cushion, make one for each every month, and then every month change it onto the front of the cushion.
I like that. Now this is cute.
Oh,
And
there's
by the
dog-
way, decorative stitches on the back is a very nice
Yeah.
touch. But
And the dog hairs.
a lot
Dog
of
hairs I can see.
a
on
lot of
there.
character. Now, if you do want to go for September to December, $9.99, it's sold out. It's on extended delivery. Another sellout. That's going to be dispatched from the 2nd of September, which is quite fitting, actually, because you'll get it in September to start with September. So I think that is the universe speaking to you.
So I haven't. This is September here. She's really cute. She's bringing in the harvest there. She's got little apples on her dress and her little things there. So I've done a slightly bigger square, and I'm just going to cut it up. And then, I don't know why I did that, Yanis. I don't know why I moved that away. That was ridiculous. Right.
Okay.
Turn this around.
Nice.
And then just go the other way. There we go.
Brilliant.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then, all you do is, you would sew opposite ends onto here. Do you want me to do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we got time.
Okay. I just think this is really sweet. I love these. I love these.
And the batiks are nice.
Yeah. But if you know any fabrics you've got that you think would, you could actually pick fabrics that go with the month as well. So you could have spring fabrics for the spring ones and summer fabrics, and just.
I tell you what would be nice, the stag that sold out. Wouldn't that have been great for Christmas? Yeah.
And also, Yanis, because you're getting fours, you could do. I mean, I know we've started in September. No, that would work out. So you get January to April next time. You could make, you know,
Cushion?
3 different things, or you could take the spring ones, put them in a little wall hanging, or you've got options, whatever we want to do.
Lovely.
I like that. I like having different things you can do with things rather than the same.
Yeah, of course. Spoken like a true crafter.
Yeah, same old.
Got to tell you, if you do want to go for the 12-month option, now the difference with the 12-month option, and we've got details on your screen, is you're also getting your fabric in there, so you're getting ½ meter of fabric, you're getting your floss, you're getting the pattern, and of course you're getting 12 individual stitcheries. 80% of the stock's gone there. We're approaching limited stock, so it won't be long before that goes green onto the screen. Don't miss out. Really good value for money there.
Because the latte fabric here is a Panama, it's a slightly heavier weight than your if you buy the quilt one, but it works. It's not, you know, so different that it's hard to work with. It works.
I'm just thinking, so you can get the set of 4 Stittionaries for and the floss for $9.99, but if you would get the full 12 months, so that would be 40 quid. But if you go for the full bundle, it's $34.99, so it's £5 less, but you're also getting the ½ meter of fabric in there too, and you're getting the pattern for the quilt. So how much would you be paying for the pattern for the quilt? How much would you be paying for the fabric? You're getting those effectively thrown in, and you're saving £5. That's why personally, it's only a personal preference, if you were to build up the collection, $34.99 today, you're saving £15, and we are so close to calling limited stock there. It is a very good option.
Right, darling, would you mind, I don't know if the iron's on. Does it feel hot?
No.
No. I'll turn it on, love.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's plugged in.
Yeah. Just need those pressing out, please, love.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that. Now, we are limited stock when it comes to this option for the 12 stitcheries. It's where I'd be going, because I like... Debbie, I love a bargain.
Yes, I do.
And if I know I'm going to do something, and I was talking about this yesterday, say I know I drink coffee, so if I see coffee and it's reduced, I'll buy a load of them, because I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
So the reason why I'm trying to say that is if you know you're going to be doing these stittionaries, if you think, well, I'm going to do these 4, and then I'm looking forward to doing January, get them all now.
Yeah.
Get the saving.
Well, what we're going to do is this month it's this 4, then at the end of September it's going to be the next 4, and the end of October it's going to be the last 4. So if you're on a budget and you want to just do it that way, that's fine.
Yeah, of course.
And then we'll sort out some way to, if you wanted to do the quilt, bring the pattern.
Yeah. Okay.
But this way, by buying the whole thing, you've got it all. You can just take your time with it, can't you?
So I was doing a show with Pat and Mark, Totally Patch, and Pat was telling me, because she watched us together when I was doing the pressing, so she was very impressed, but she was giving me tips, because normally what I was doing back and forth like I was ironing a shirt.
Press.
Yeah, and she was just saying, no, look, you're just pressing. Get a nice crisp press. So I was actually thinking, I'm glad I got to do that and show you a bit of my pressing skills.
Well, that's marvellous. See, Yanis, I'm easily pleased. So long as it's as long as it's pressed, I'm quite happy. Right.
Yeah.
There's no rules, I don't think. And if you're following rules and you're not enjoying it, then why bother?
There you go.
Right. So I've put the next ones on. Obviously, with this, there's no right or wrong side, which is what I like about it as well.
Yeah. just to tell you, we went limited on the 12-month dictionary, but unfortunately it is sold out now. So if it is in your basket, please make sure to check out. With regard to the set of 4 at the bottom of your screens, that's sold out. Now we have got that on extended delivery, so you can get a hold of that. 2nd of December it will be dispatched. $9.99 your price. What did I say? December again? It's me. September. It's the 2nd of September. But obviously you're getting the dictionary from September to December. $9.99 your price. 378868 your item number. You've got 3 minutes.
We'll do it.
Come on. You had a good morning?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. I'm just worried about my little friend.
What are you saying? She wasn't feeling very well.
Oh.
Something she ate, you think?
Possibly.
Because normally now you'd be sitting having a brekkie.
Yeah.
I don't think she's going to be having breakfast.
No. Possibly not. Right, kid. So, if I move that out of the way.
Want to press that,
right,
please?
yes, please, darling. There you go.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Okay. Lovely. I find pressing actually very therapeutic.
Yeah.
I enjoy it. It's satisfying.
It is.
When you get a nice crisp press.
Well, do you know what? I like every stage because I do that bit and I press it and I think that looks lovely.
Yeah.
And then when you layer it up and start quilting, it looks. And then when you put the binding on, you think, yes, that's it. So, can you see? It's slightly bigger there, and we need a 1/4-inch seam. If we were now going to sew this onto something else, we need a 1/4-inch seam. So we'll get our ruler. Where did I put my thing there? And then you can see I've got the 1/4-inch there, Yanis. Can you see? And I've put that on that corner there. So if I cut along there now, I'm going to have a 1/4-inch seam.
So at the moment we're using these batik fabrics and they're stunning, they're beautiful. It's like a river batik fabric. I've not seen batiks like this before. The purple is very close to being on extended delivery. Pink and blue sold out, so both pink and blue are on extended delivery and the purple's not far behind. Just to be clear, you're getting 1/2 metre of your batik and you're also getting 1/2 metre of the accompanying block fabric as well. So with the pink you're getting pink, with the blue you're getting blue, with the purple you're getting purple. Got a minute.
We've got plenty of time.
Nicely done there, Debbie.
So I'm just lining it up. There's my 1/4. Take it off. There's a bit of excess because I'd cut this square to do something else, but rather than waste it, I thought we'll use it for this. Yeah. And there you are. And what I like is it then hangs like that rather than like that.
Show everyone?
Yeah.
Now, isn't that beautiful? How lovely are these batiks? What you've done actually, the batiks, because they have got a bit of a magical, ethereal feel to them, and it fits very well with our fairy.
It does, doesn't it?
Debbie, I've had so much fun this morning.
Thank you, darling.
You so
Thank
much.
you.
When are you back on?
11 o'clock.
11 o'clock?
Yes.
Please make sure to tune back in at 11 because I know you have loads more to share with everyone. Yeah. It's going to be a good hour.
Thank you very much.
I hope you've enjoyed this hour. If you do want to recap on any of the techniques that Debbie shared with you, then feel free to review back on our website, hochanda.com, or use the Hochanda Go app. And remember your birthday gift. It's 1 per customer per hour. Thank you, Debbie.
Thank you.
And thank you. Leonie makes the best money. So coming up next, we've got Sentimentally Yours, our one-day special, which is busy. Then we've got Paper Rose, birthday wishes, and after that, Debbie will return with another fantastic hour.
Hi, my name is Blanche Siegmann. I'm the owner of the company La Blanche. The company La Blanche is a crafting company located in Germany. For over 20 years, I'm designing and selling stamps, paper crafting products and home decoration. As a passionate crafter myself, I make sure all our products are of highest quality and easy to use. We produce a whole range of products. We produce paper products. We have also shrink sleeves for your jars, glasses. We have home decoration products, paints and wall decals. Everything, the whole range of crafting we produce for you. I hope you enjoy watching us at Hochanda and crafting with La Blanche.
Hi, I'm Gina Barrett from Gina B Silkworks. We're a family company specializing in traditional crafts for the modern maker. Most of our products involve textiles and age-old techniques, from button making, lace making, weaving, and other forms of passementerie. Mark and I work hard designing the kits and developing innovative tools to make all of these traditional crafts more accessible to the modern user. We're really pleased to be part of the Hochanda family, and I'm looking forward to being able to take time and demonstrate some of these techniques and share new ideas. I hope you'll be able to tune in to the Gina B Silkworks shows here on Hochanda.
Good morning and welcome back. Well, it's 9 o'clock. First opportunity to have a live look at the one-day special, and I have to say it's been a cool. Sorry, forgetting me. Maybe.
Good morning, everybody.
How you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
Good.
I'm good. Twice in the weekend.
I know.
Spoiled you are.
We are. And we know it, But last night we were here, we were launching this.
We did.
Phenomenal set.
It was very busy, for a huge
busy
stock.
through the night as well.
Yeah.
So much so that 40% of the stock has gone. And I know we had huge quantities of these.
We did. And there is no more. So once this is gone, this is gone. So
okay.
I'm just giving you a heads up. Brand new collection. So this is my A6 medley collection. So I've called them medley rather than collage, because they're not heavy like collage stamps.
Good point, yeah.
You've got lots of open space in there, and there you go, you can see. So as we just pan down there, you can see that there's lots and lots of detail in these stamps, as you would expect from me. But what I have done is I've made sure that you've got open areas, so it doesn't look grungy, it doesn't look messy. You can make it so, if that's what your style is. It's kind of a generic that will work for whatever your style is. You know I like to do pretty cars, so as you can see from the samples.
And you know what? They're not cluttered.
No, they're not. That's the right word.
Yeah,
they're not cluttered. So you've got lots of focal images, which is something I've not done before. So, for example, the nautical has the big lighthouse, the mystical has the large fairy in the corner, the military one has the soldiers in there. So you've got lots of different elements there that you can decoupage out, which is what we're going to do on the first demo.
And absolutely beautiful. Now, we did have them in pairings, but they've sold out like that. So the only way you can get hold of all of them is within your one-day special. In fact, the only way you can get hold of things like the romance one and the birthday one, I think it's the heroes one, isn't it? And also the floral one?
Yeah, the botanical.
The botanicals.
Yeah.
Those ones you can't get hold of now. The only way you can get hold of them is within your one-day special. But to be honest, that's the way everybody's been going for them.
Yeah, because you're saving a £5, so effectively you're getting your 6th stamp half price. It's always nice. I always give you a bit of a saving because it just makes it a little bit more worthwhile. It's a way I can say thank you
but
to
as a new crafter, I mean, how simple is it to just take one of those stamps and stamp up just like this?
Absolutely. This is the nautical one, stamped on vellum and just coloured with oxides from behind.
Yeah,
it looks really, really classy and elegant, and it's the simplest thing to do.
Absolutely beautiful. And then here, I mean, have a look at that. That is good. Yeah. That is a really profound, thought-provoking stamp.
Absolutely. And the feedback I've had on social media has been amazing. So thank you, everybody. We know we're going to use that, and if you're wondering whether you can use them for your charities and things like that, absolutely you can. As long as it's something you've made, go for it.
Yeah. And the thing is, every time you look at these finished samples here, there's not a lot else that needs to be done because it's a focal point.
Absolutely. And that's why I spend so long designing the stamps that way. So you can you've got the pleasure then of putting the card together, whatever size you want to do, whatever layout. You can see there, every card that you've shown so far is different.
Picking out those little areas, like you say, you've got the soldier there, you've got the helicopter, you've got obviously the fighter plain jet.
Yeah.
Whatever. But we were talking last night saying about it covers all of the different military
I've
dimensions.
I've tried to without it being cluttered, which is a good word. I'm going to remember that.
You can have that one.
I mean, look at that one as well. So A6, when I get to do the demo, I'll show you a little bit more about why I chose A6 as opposed to A5 or DL. But what I've done is I've made sure that you can expand on these. The stamps that I've done in the past that are similar, like the proper collage ones that I did, were heavy, were cluttered because that was the style, and you wouldn't be able to make larger backgrounds or even bigger toppers.
That's true.
Because you can't line up a rubber stamp because you can't see the edge. What you can do with these clear ones, because you can see quite clearly where the edge is, you can pattern build. So you could do a whole 8x8 background with these.
I love that. I love the way you've just picked out little tiny areas to make like a little tag there as well.
Yeah,
Very
absolutely.
clever.
So you use them for your gift wrap as well.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Like that. Now, of course, this is your one-day special with the details on your screen there with your £5 saving. Now, if you've not placed an order during one of Phil's shows already, then you won't know about your bonus gift. Well, of course, it's our birthday celebrations, and we are celebrating the fact that Phil is here with his one-day special, and he has given us the opportunity to share with you a unique stamp.
Yeah, that you can't buy anywhere.
Wow.
I've done this exclusively for Hochanda and for you guys at home when you're buying anything from the show. So this is my Curly Doodle numbers. These are, I love these.
They're fabulous.
I'm going to have to do some sentiments at some point to match these
That
with the
little
little
curly
curl at the end.
Yeah. Cute.
So what I've done the numbers because we always need numbers in our card making. You know what happens, everybody at home. Somebody will text you and say, can you make a 21st birthday card or a 52nd or a 55th? And you need these numbers in your stash. You really do.
Yeah.
So you're getting those free.
And I love this because every single one of those stamps kind of covers all bases.
Yeah, absolutely.
So if you're a new crafter, new to stamping, maybe new to crafting, full stop, then you've got everything. You've got romance, you've got birthdays in here, you've got that kind of whimsical, thoughtful with the botanicals. Obviously, as we mentioned, you've got your military covered there as well as your fantasy with your little fairies. And then, of course, you've got your lighthouse with your nautical. It covers all of those. So we've got 6 stamps, but really, you've got so much more than 6 stamps.
Yeah,
little elements.
Absolutely. So, for example, the one there, you could just use the soldier.
Yes,
you could just use the tank, the plane, the helicopter, and so on, and so the map.
And you notice different bits. I didn't notice the peacock feather there before. That you've got in the little fairy one.
So it's right what you say. Every time you look at these, you see something different.
Love it.
And it's all the tiny little details that you notice the more you use them.
That's it, and that's the key thing. Details on your screen, so while you are popping these into your basket and more importantly checking your baskets out, why not check out what the design team have been up to with theirs. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. The thing that I love as well is the fine detail, which you always know that we get from you. But of course, those embossing powders really do lend themselves so well to those images.
Absolutely, they do. And this is why I've brought you the 6 new embossing powders along with the medley stamps, because the 2 things together are just amazing.
Okay.
Right, so we're going to
see those in the first demo as well.
I am, yeah. I'm going to use that. I was going to do the. What was I going to do?
I don't know.
Here we go.
I just do numbers.
It's only 9 o'clock. I was going to do the smoky quartz one, but I'm not. I'm going to save that for the second demo.
Okay.
We're going to use the blueberry crush.
Oh, I like this one.
I know, it's gorgeous. So we're going to use the birthday medley this time, because this is probably the one that we're going to go to all the time. So let's just find that.
But what you're doing could be applied to any one of those stamp dates.
Absolutely, absolutely. And this is the whole point of doing the medleys, and the whole point of doing them in this size. So you can see that I've trimmed down these pieces of card so that they're just over A6. And what that means is, let's just get a bigger piece so I can show you. So say we were doing an A5 card and we wanted the whole of that covering up.
Yeah.
Just put this on the block, it's easier to show you on the block. It means that you can then easily layer up these stamps and start making bigger areas. So you can see that that's too big, yeah? So if I wanted to cover this whole background with this stamp, I would stamp in the middle first, then I'd do the sides, because you can see quite clearly where the edge is. You know that you can just leave the right amount of space between, and then you just need to do a little bit at the top and bottom. And then you've created a background that you just can't buy anywhere, just using the stamp.
Wonderful.
So although these are A6 stamps, I think it's the best size to do with this. So I'm just going to move my blending mat.
And of course, if you do need things like your acrylic mats, we have got those available for you, as we have those circular ones as well for your sentiments and things, but they're all on the website.
So we're going to stamp this image twice, because you're going to cut some bits out for me.
Oh, I've got the glasses again.
Yeah, well remembered. So although the embossing powders are anti-static, I always tend to use the anti-static bag when I'm on air, because I've got perfect medium and stuff all over my fingers. Shall I just spend a second to show you these new colours?
Yeah, do.
Let's just spend
I've got more
a
here if that's any help.
Oh, that's easier, yeah.
There you
It saves
go.
me getting them mixed up. But oh, that's even easier. I don't
There
need to
you
take
go.
the lids off. Look at that. Oh, that's professional. That.
Yeah, I've been here 4 years, you know.
Yeah.
It took me a while.
Wow, I'm going to remember that instead of having to take all the lids off. Right, so we'll start from this side. Yeah. So you've got the olive vine.
That's
so remember,
nice.
these all melt a little bit darker than what you're seeing there. So that actually goes a really nice olive green. Yeah.
Lovely.
Then you've got the cracked pepper, which you're going to use that so many times. If you've gone for the military stamp, believe you me, you're going to use the cracked pepper and the smoky quartz loads.
Okay.
Yeah. Then you've got the blueberry crush, which is what I'm going to use now. So you can see what that looks like in the pot. And then when you see me actually emboss it, you'll see it goes darker.
So it's like an Air Force blue,
It
that one,
is.
isn't it? Yeah.
That's the closest I could get to it, yeah. Then we've got the smoky quartz, which is a gorgeous shade of grey. It's like an in-betweeny of a black and a grey.
Okay.
Then you've got summer honey, which is one of my favourites from this set. You can see how well that works with the smoky quartz, yeah. And then last but not least, you've got the baked aubergine. Let me just take that off there. A bit of plastic on the bottom. You've got the baked aubergine, which is a gorgeous shade of purple. And these, I'm just going to show you from this one.
Such fine detail with these.
These are really, really, really super fine powders. If you've bought my gold, silver, copper and white, etc. before, you'll know that they are super fine, and that's what you've got with these as well. It's almost, you can't feel it once you do that. It's so fine.
So you're going to get all 6 of those if you want to take advantage of those. £25.94 being your price. And if you are looking for things like your metallics, and we have got another set that are featuring those as well.
Yeah, but I know it's the first time as well that I've brought you the option to buy all 6 with a saving.
Okay.
I'm just too generous. Right, so perfect medium is my sticky pad of choice. And I'm going to tell you now, just be heavy with these, because there is a lot of detail in these stamps. And I don't want you to, if you've got a stamping platform, you're away, you're good to go. I can't use mine, I struggle with mine.
Horses for courses though, isn't it?
I think it's because I'm old school, Hayley, and you know, because I've always stamped with this, even I've got 2 platforms and I've only opened one. I don't actually know why I've got the other one. Oh, I do, because I've got a big one and a little one. Right, so I'm heavily stamping with the perfect medium. It doesn't matter whether you use Versamark, whichever your sticky pad of choice is, it doesn't really matter. Right, so I'm going to stamp in the middle, yeah, and I'm just going to leave a little bit of a border top and bottom. Okay. Now, as I put that on there, you can actually see that we've got presents in that corner that you can cut out and decoupage. You've got a little wine or champagne glass there that you can decoupage. You've got a cake in there, you've got balloons, you've got bunting, and you've got all sorts going on in there.
You've also got things in there that you might have other stamps to work with these. I've noticed like there's a little pocket watch in there, or you might have your pocket, because you did some sentiments with little pocket watches on and things,
I
didn't you?
did,
So they're going to work with other things that you've already got within your collection.
Right, so I'm just going to take that one off. And could you ink that up for me?
Lovely.
So this is going to be the one that we decoupage with. Just get my paper. So it doesn't matter if I've missed a few bits. Come on, come on. Heavy, heavy. Right, here we go.
I'll just keep going till
you can
tell me
see,
to
you
stop,
can see
to be
before I
honest.
even emboss this, look, the detail in that stamp.
That is beautiful. I love that colour.
And this is why the
Fabulous.
powders needed to be so fine, you see, because I've got some tiny detail in these.
Is that enough?
Yeah, it should be.
Okay.
It should be.
I know if it doesn't go right, I'll get the blame
Well,
anyway.
of course you will. That's why I asked you to do it, darling.
I know the routine. I'll get my own back at 11 o'clock when you do the teacup challenge.
Yeah.
Don't forget to tune in for that. We're going to be live on Facebook. So, yes, yourself and Nikki doing our teacup challenge. And also 1 o'clock as well.
Yeah.
Need to watch the 1 o'clock show.
Don't miss the 1 o'clock
I don't
show,
know,
everybody,
1 o'clock show.
because I'm sharing some
Ooh.
very
You're giving us some very private information.
exciting information. Yeah.
Look forward to that.
You're going to love it, I can tell you that much. Right, so we're just doing the second one, and then we'll emboss both of them at the same time.
Okay.
And then you can choose which bits you deck apart, will you cut out for me? What will you choose the easiest
I
bits?
didn't realise that I was going to get so involved with this.
Here we
This is in
go.
my contract.
So you can see how fine that powder is, and you can see how well it's gone onto this stamp. So you must have done a good job of your perfect mediuming.
I did try. Not that there
Thanks,
wasn't any
Hayley.
pressure on me or anything.
No pressure, I've got every faith. I'll just have a quick look at that before I emboss that. So this is obviously showing you how, A, how good the powders are, and B, the detail in the stamp. So I'm just going to give you a little tip in case you didn't see any of the shows yesterday. I found that when I've got a stamped image that I'm going to emboss with lots and lots of detail on, or lots of surface area covered, that if you emboss onto a flat surface, just remember not to do it on your varnish dining table and things like that. It doesn't kink so much, and I don't know why, but that's just what I've found. So there you go. So I'm going from above just for quickness. You know that normally I'll do this from
Look
behind.
at the detail that you get. I mean, the little candle there, the birthday candle in the corner there, you kind of got that little specks of glow around it. Absolute perfection.
Clever, isn't it?
Dots on the bunting,
And
the stripes.
they're quite funky. The birthday one particularly is quite funky.
Yeah.
Quite modern, but you know that you can adapt this for any style, any age.
And I'm looking, I think I can see at least 3 or 4 different sentiments in there. You've got happy birthday wishes, hippie hooray, happy birthday to you, congratulations at the bottom as well.
Yeah, well spotted. The bunting's got celebrate written inside it as
so
well.
it has, yeah. It's like one of those games that you play, isn't it? Ticking off all the things you can see.
There is a lot in there. But you see what I mean about the open space?
Yes, yeah.
It doesn't look heavy and grungy, does it?
And that means it's nice if you wanted to stamp it perhaps onto one of the plain paper. We've got some fabulous papers on the show, incidentally, as well. We'll show you those a little bit later on. But that kind of gives you an instant backdrop.
It does.
I don't want to say background because they're too nice to be a background. They should be at the front.
Okay, so that's that one.
Lovely.
I'll just bring the other one in and do this one as well. I know, it's lovely, isn't it?
Fabulous. This is the embossing powders as well. Still got the details on your screen. Of course, the one that you're working with at the moment, which one is this
This is the Blueberry Crush.
Blueberry Crush, that was it. Then you've got your honey there as well, your porch, your olive, your aubergine, and of course your black pepper there. 621588. They're good sized pots as well, so you only need the tiniest amount with these. So they really are going to go a long way. Do consider the others as well. So if you do need things like your gold and your silver and your white and your clear, they are all in that bundle. So find those on the website. And also, as you're checking out your order, do keep an eye on those add-ons, because if you do need something like your little embossing pad that we saw you using earlier on, your anti-static pad, that's all right.
Yeah,
they are there as you check out, so you can add those in with no additional post and packing.
Okay, so now we've embossed both images. I'm going to swap that because this one's actually better.
Okay.
So I'll just let you have a quick look at the sheen that you get on these. So we were talking last night and we decided on satin.
Yeah.
So I wanted something that wasn't too glossy, because you get that from the clear and everything. So you've got like a semi gloss, like a satin finish. There you go. And you see what I mean about the colour being a little bit darker than it looks in the pot?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful shade of blue. They're all gorgeous shades. Right, so can you do just 2 or 3 elements while I start matting
do you want
there?
sentiments, or did you want the actual...
The image, so maybe do the champagne bottle because that's easy.
Okay. What about that little collection there?
Yeah, I'll go for it, go for it. So while Hayley's doing that, we're just going to mat and layer this onto some silver mirror card. This is what I love about these stamps, the fact that you can adapt them and use them so many different ways. For somebody who makes a lot of cards, that it just means it's a good value set of stamps when you can do more than one thing with it. Oh, see, now I know how to keep you quiet. Get Hayley cutting out.
The concentration. You almost smell the burning.
So look how that pops once you put a little bit of silver mirror card behind it. And do you see what I mean about A6 cards? So if you're somebody who likes to do just smaller cards, these are going to be perfect for you. Especially if you make a lot of cards and you sell them, you could just do the top half of that and make a lot of topper from it, the bottom half, or then even just the middle, because all the different areas have something in them.
Do indeed.
There we go. So let's get that on. I'm just going to mat and layer this black onto the white.
Wonderful. Of course, if you've got any questions that you want to ask of Phil, then now is the time to do so. I think we're just coming up to 20 past the hour, so we've got plenty of time for you to email in. So if there's anything that you'd like to ask, any comments you'd like to make about these stamps. I had a lovely comment from, I think it was a lady called Emma last night, I think it was Emma anyway, saying about the military style one. She was going to be making cards up and raising funds for military charities. So yeah, any opportunity that you think that you might be using these, we'd love to hear about it.
Right, so I'm
nice
just
to see
looking
what
for
people have
my
made as well as
broken honeycomb. So the layer that we've got here, so while you're cutting, just to give you a bit of space, we're going to use the broken honeycomb. So this is also on the show. This is one of my rubber stamps that I did a couple of months ago. First time I've brought them to you as individuals so that you can just cherry pick. So the broken honeycomb is a tiny, tiny honeycomb, but with broken areas in it. And we're just going to go around the edge of that with the blueprint sketch. So if you're a fan of Distress Oxides, as I am, you'll find that the majority of the blues will work with the Blueberry Crush. So, for example, Stormy Sky, Faded Jeans, I'm using Blueprint Sketch, which is a bit of a brighter blue, but they will all work.
Now, with regards to this particular stamp, it's the first time I've seen you working with this one during the one-day specials, but a third of the stock has gone, so you guys have been loving it. And it is a welcome addition, because just as you're showing there, you can just kind of dab it down where you need it to go.
And that's exactly all I'm doing, because all you're going to see is the very edge of this, and I just wanted a little bit of detail. If I'd got time, I would probably emboss this in the Blueberry Crush, but like I say, any of the blue oxides will work with that. I just need to clean my mat because you know I can't work in a mess. Are you there for the day doing that? Are you fussy cutting?
I'm having fun. I'm fussy
you are, aren't you?
I am having fun.
That's good, that's the whole point.
I'm probably doing more than I really need to, but they are lovely stamps to work with, so I'm just, getting a bit carried away.
I've mentioned in this show as well, so generally clear stamps, photopolymer stamps are 2.5 to 3 millimeters thick. These are almost 4.
Oh wow!
So I've got them absolutely the deepest you can get for a clear stamp.
We've also put the details up as well for the adhesive that we've been chatting about as well. You've got a duo set with these. You've got kind of your biggie and your littly. Yeah, perfect to work with. See Phil working with it all the time. And yes, everything else that he's working. Sorry, you have to use scissors, and I've got your scissors. There you go. I've finished. I'm going to step away now.
Well, why have I only got one pair of scissors here? But I think they're in the trolley. Right, so we're just going to put some foam tape on the back of this one.
I enjoyed that.
Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
Already that looks like a topper.
Yeah.
I bought a topper.
And they've still got loads left there.
Yeah, I know. You can do that with all of the stamps. All of these 6 stamps have images in them that you can cut out and decoupage. Let's just go across the middle. I always do my bit across the middle. I don't want no kinky card.
You don't want a saggy middle?
I don't know. Saggy bottom. Sunday morning. There we go. I drive myself mad with foam tape. I use, you won't believe how much of this I used. It's because I like layers on my card.
Well, I remember, I think it was on Facebook the other day you were saying something about...
Hayley, it's crazy.
It's like two
And
rolls you've gone through on about,
myself
isn't it?
sometimes, yeah. Well, look how much I've brought. Well, I've used, this is my third, that's my third roll there. That's how much I've brought with me. Look.
Just to get you through.
That's how much. So I like, you know when you panic buy, that's where I panic buy. Phone tape.
There'll be none left by the end of the day.
Oh, I know. I do tend to use less layers when I'm demoing now, rather than. But when I'm doing my samples, I go for it.
Oh, you 12 layers?
Yeah, I try to. Yeah. So do you see what I mean about that gorgeous little honeycomb stamp in the background?
Yeah,
it's just adding a little bit of interest rather than all the white
takes
layers.
Takes the starkness away, doesn't it? Yeah,
Did you see that?
Mm. We did.
How about that?
Beautiful.
So it's just a little bit of detail, because it's a small pattern as well. It's not in your face, it's just one of those background details. Yeah. I'm just going to pop some foam tape. Sorry everybody, more foam tape. I can't tear this one. Remember I told you last night that this is the thicker one.
Yeah.
And I went for the thicker one.
Have we got this tape available on the show as well?
It's one of the, when you phone up and do your order.
Oh, it's like one of your checkout.
Is that what you call it?
Well, call them everything. They used to be perfect partners. It was easy when they were just perfect partners.
Have we changed it now? Is it not?
But I think they're like add-ons, and then I think they call them end-of-call deals as well.
I don't know. I don't know, but you can get them at the end.
You can, yeah. When you're online, they'll pop up, and they do change. So if you do add any to your basket, and then you kind of go back and refresh your basket, sometimes find additional ones. But they're always from the main supplier of the show. So all those little bits and pieces that Phil works with, they're basically just items that are a lower value that are worth adding into your basket and taking advantage of you, kind of pre-post and packing with them. So yeah, keep your eye on those.
It's £1 a roll, those.
Oh wow!
I know.
That is good.
I know. There we go. Right, so let's get this on.
Nearly there.
See if I can get that straight. So now we've got the backing for that. I'm going to put this one on flat.
Okay.
Because I've got a little scalloped border that I've punched there. Forget about your punches, don't you? Mm. See how easy this card is coming together. Where's my mat? I'm all over, look.
It's sliding around.
I like you to try and keep up with me, that's all.
But again, I mean, look at that.
I know, Hayley, I know. It's good. It's clever, isn't it?
Very clever.
The stamp is doing all the work for us, so we'll just pop a little bit of foam tape on the bits that Hayley's cut out for us. I would probably normally do this with a gel, a silicone or something, but it doesn't dry in time and on here. So we've got this. There we go. Go on, you can do what you're doing if you want while I'm
I was just thinking, because of course when you're creating something like this, especially if you are new to crafting, you're thinking, oh, I'm going to add a birthday number on there.
Yeah, easily.
Your free gift from us. Obviously it's going to include all of your numbers there, your ordinals as well. So you could quite easily add your little birthday. It could be, like, I don't know, your 36th birthday, just like our Phil, or it could be your 24th birthday, just like
25th,
me.
like my next one, lovely 25. The font as well will go with any of the medley stamps that we've brought on the show. Okay, so we're nearly done with this one. I'm just going to pop this little scalloped border at the top, and then could you find for me, I'll give it you, it's easier. We're going to put some of the steel blue glitter on there.
Are these the glitters that I've got down here?
They are.
They're
Pick and mix. First time you've had these colours on a pick and mix.
Oh, that's a nice colour. What's this
That's
one?
steel blue. Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Now in here you've got
I've got two pots.
I've got two
pots in there.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
So
Like
you've got.
that.
So these are the original
Nice.
glitter alchemy colours that I've brought you. It's the first time I brought them on a pick and mix.
Okay.
Because I know people were saying they
Shall I
needed to
show
top
people
up.
those?
And sometimes, yeah, show everybody while I'm just
show.
sticking this on.
No problem.
You don't always want to buy all the three that I put in the bundle for you. So I've brought them so that you can pick and mix.
Oh no, here we go. Can I manage it?
Of course you can. Are you ticklish?
Oh, we've got. Yeah, I am ticklish. Let me turn that down. Just me being a little bit OCD now. We don't want those little labels there. Look at those. Beautiful.
So this is glitter alchemy, and I brought you the colours that will kind of go with the embossing powders.
Okay.
That will go with all my papers. You know I like things to coordinate. It's one of the hardest things as a crafter to find things that work together, mix and match. So you can go and choose any three there.
But the thing is, with these, they go with the papers, they go with the embossing powders, so that way it just makes it easy. There's no having to rifle through and try and find the right shade. And sometimes, if you don't get the right shade, it's like a bad match, isn't it? And it doesn't look right at all.
Well, the steel blue is like a lighter shade of blue, but it will work really well with the blueberry crush.
I've got a feeling if you actually use that on a purple paper, it would look more of a purple glitter.
Yeah.
But if you used it on a navy paper, it would look more blue.
Here we go. So I'm just putting some little blobs of glue on there. So remember, the glue of mine will stay like that, so you can actually do little raised embellishments. I'll use this as my capture because I don't know where my spoons are. So I'll pop the steel glue on. Crafters learn to improvise.
Don't we just?
I'm trying not to get my finger in the glue. Oh, that just looks lovely. It really finishes it all.
That little jewels that you've put on there now.
The tiny disc sailor, so rather than this being the ultra fine glitters that I did bring in March or April, these are little discs, so you get a lot of sparkle from
Are they similar colours to the finer grade ones? So could you use the two
new
together?
Colours.
Okay.
You can do, obviously, but these are new colours. So do you see what? Look at that beautiful steel blue, yeah.
Beautiful.
That was so easy to put together.
I love
We've
it.
got the decoupage.
It's probably only around 20 minutes.
Look,
my
we've got the
goodness.
decoupage element on there as well. So people are going to notice these cards, especially if you've got like a craft stall or anything like that. These are really going to stand out and pop.
Beautiful.
There we go.
Fabulous decoupage there. 618579, if you're wanting to get hold of your fabulous glitters that we just saw in place, then yeah, do get those. But the website is the place to go. That's where you will find not only your one-day special, you'll find the ability to add anything into your basket. So it could be that you're adding in the dies. Add those dies in, and that bonus gift, if you've not already ordered from one of Phil's shows, then you will get that included as well. And I think it's, oh, I forgot what the value was of that one. Oh, $5.99. That was it. I was going to say I wanted to say $5.99, but I wasn't sure. Anyway, lots of others you can add in. Of course, the honeycomb you can see there, $11.99. Those fabulous papers. You're getting so much in there. And now you pick a mix of your alchemy glitters. This is how it works. All you need to do is click on any one of those. Could be repeat. So if you envisage using a lot of that steel blue, you could go for 2 pots of those if you wanted to. Victorian rose, really pretty pink there, and that orchid petal, really nice one to go for. Any of those you fancy going for, then do. And if you can't decide on just 3, you can go back in and order the other 3 with exactly the same item number. But of course, it's a one-day special that's the star of the hour, beside our lovely Phil, of course. And these are beautiful stamps. They're large stamps and they're not background stamps, which is why they've been titled medleys. And you kind of got a collaboration of lots of different images, giving you so much content, so much interest with these, that you can use them in their entirety and they make a fabulous topper or fabulous base for your card. Or you can pick out certain elements, just ink up certain elements. Maybe if you've got things like your watercolour pens, you could actually colour a little area of there and actually just use that as your stamp. But of course, in their entirety, they give you so much scope. All the occasions covered, so of course you've got your fabulous blossoms there with your botanical, so anything that where you wanted to give those kind of perhaps words of inspiration. Your military covered there, as you can see, your whimsical, your mystery with regards to things like your fairies, and then of course you've got those fabulous elements there with your gorgeous lighthouse. Love those. So all of those work right the way through, and the beauty is you've got them on FlexiBuy. So that means you can get hold of all of them, and incidentally, this is the only way you can get hold of them now for that first FlexiBuy payment. Now you've got a £5 saving, but on top of that, you are going to be getting your free gift, your birthday gift from Phil, and this is an exclusive stamp that money cannot buy you because it's exclusive to us here at Hochanda. So it is valid at $5.99, but it's worth so much more than that because you can't get it anywhere else. So if you place an order for anything during this hour and you've not placed an order already, then this will be on its way to you, along with all those other benefits of taking advantage during our birthday event. So what can I share with you? Well, last night Phil was showing us how you can actually work with grey board with those embossing powders and get some wonderful results. So there you go. You can see that nice hexagon being used there. We have got those hexagon dies, incidentally, so they will create things like your cards shaped in that hexagon format and create your apertures, as you can see as well.
It's triple card.
Oh, it's a triple. Ooh, that's my clue. That's my clue to work triple. Ooh. Hey, look at that. That is so effective. That is beautiful. You could keep going with that, couldn't you, if you wanted to?
And
make
that
it
shows you as well. I'll come join you now.
Go on then, why don't you?
That shows you as well how you can only use like smaller areas of the stamp. So you imagine this one done in a more masculine style with the military stamp.
Yes.
How amazing would that look like? You could have the jet in one area, the helicopter in another, the soldiers in another. So many different ways you can use these.
So in effect, this large card has been made from one image, one A6 image. So yeah, that
you
is
could
brilliant.
do that with all 6. Imagine the amount of cards you can make with these stamps without them looking the same.
And I love this one here where you've used a two-tone of the colours.
The colours are gorgeous, aren't they? That's actually the olive vine and the blueberry crush embossing powders being used together.
Very effective. Beautiful. This is a nice one as well, kind of doing little segments.
This just reiterates. So I left the white spaces so you could leave them clean and simple if you wanted to. This is one of Susie's where she's used her shimmer shakers and she's filled in the areas with mica colour.
Very effective. Do like that. Very arty. And again, another one here as well.
That's one of mine. So that's using the botanical one. And I've just watercoloured some of the focal images on there.
And I would suggest any little scraps that you've got, don't kind of get rid of them, because here you could use those and just put them in a little hole.
And again, that's just from one stamp. That's from the birthday stamp. It looks so different to the card that I've just made. This is what makes these a really good set of stamps. So if you're an experienced crafter and you've collected loads of stamps in the past, they're probably nothing like this. If you're a new crafter, a new stamper, these are easy to stamp. They're forgiving as well if you're not very confident at stamping. So it won't matter if you miss a little bit.
That's true.
It will still look. It will look like part of the design.
I love it. Absolutely beautiful. Each and every one of those. So those are your one-day special stamps. 047955. There's more to share with you. We've got some papers that we've not had a chance to show you yet, but we're going to have a chat about the embossing powders, and these have been popular.
Thank you. I'm glad you like them. The colours are absolutely gorgeous. So as you know, the original set, which I've also brought you with the saving, they are superfine embossing powders. These are premium because of the colours. These are not bog standard colours. These are a special colour mix for me. So you've got the summer honey, the cracked pepper, the olive vine, the smoky quartz, the blueberry crush, and you've got the baked aubergine. These lend themselves really, really well to the one-day special stamps. A, because they are superfine powders, and B, because of the colours. So the colours will mean that you could do, for example, you could do the baked aubergine with the mystical medley. So the fairies will have beautiful aubergine wings and everything.
Lovely.
And you've just seen the card there with the olive vine and the blueberry crush for the military. So if you're going for the one-day special, I would probably say go for these as well.
There you go. And you can see very, very popular. Rapidly approaching 3/4 of the stock has gone. Wow. Okay. If you're wanting them, 621588. Now we have got another set more in the foreground here. Now these ones are where you've got kind of your traditional, your golds, your silvers.
These are what I call essentials.
These
are essentials. So you've got jet black, you've got pure white, which is a proper white. You've got crystal clear, which is transparent, which you can use with your oxides and everything. Then you have the pure silver, which is a beautiful shade of silver. You have the pure gold, which again is a gorgeous gold. And then you've got the pure copper. So these are kind of your essentials that you have to have. And this is the first time I've brought you these as a set of 6 as well. And again with the £4 saving. These retail at £4.99 a pot, so you're effectively getting your 6th one for next to nothing, for just £1.
So if you wanted those, and of course you can add these in with your one-day special. You could go for both of those and spread the cost over 2 payments, get everything in one go. 686066 if you're wanting your essentials, and then at the bottom we continue to give you details of those colours that we were looking at. Now, what else have we got for you? Well, let's show you these. What are we looking at? We're looking at the times one here. Layers in time.
Layers in time, and that's exactly what this is. So this is, again, another first. It's the birthday weekend. I wanted to bring you things I wouldn't normally do. So I wouldn't normally bring you the option to buy stamps individually. So what you've got here are rubber stamps. Yeah, it's in the way. So these are rubber stamps. I'll just turn it around so you can actually see the stamp. Yeah. So what you've got is layered cloths. So when it all becomes clear when you stamp it. You've got some stamps in the foreground, some in the background. It almost looks in one stamp like it's 3-dimensional.
Wow.
Yeah, it took a while to get that right so that it looks balanced, but that's what you've got with that. I'm going to use that in the next demo.
Okay, $11.99. Lots of you taking advantage of that one. And of course, you've got the little clocks that were featuring the birthday that we looked at.
Absolutely, yeah.
209082 if you're wanting those. The next one we saw was a honeycomb, and this is perfect just for dabbing down, making that that edge.
Absolutely. You
Very
can use this so
effective.
many different ways. I'll turn it around again. I'll turn them all around as we go down. So these are already pre-mounted, trimmed rubber stamps for you to get started. You know that Indigo Blue made these for me. So you know the quality of the Kay has red rubber. I prefer grey, so we've got grey, but it's the same quality. In tiny honeycombs there. You've seen how that was going to work with your canvases, your mixed media. It's just a really good generic stamp to have.
Really nice. And again, £11.99, very affordable. 160212, and 60% of the stock has gone. Next one we're going with is your florals. This is going to work with your botanicals
Love
that
this
we've been
one.
chatting about.
Absolutely love this one. So this looks, I'm just going to tell you right from the offset, it looks really heavy on the picture, but when you stamp it, it isn't. I'm just going to turn it round for you. So again, it's a layered one. So can you see where you've got some almost solid style flowers, and then you've got the open ones. The open ones are in the foreground and the solid ones are in the background. It looks amazing when you stamp it. If you get time, we'll do it.
Okay, and if you wanted that one, that's called your Modern Florals, £11.99, 881602. Just one more to share with you, and you have been loving this one, Papillon.
Papillon script. So this is a gorgeous generic one as well to have. So what you've got is a tiny script that doesn't actually say anything, but it looks really pretty. And then you've got the lines in there, the like ledger lines, and then you've got the butterflies floating through there as well. It's a really pretty stamp, and this one works really well with the botanical stamp in the one day special, because it's that kind of style.
Okay, yeah, details on your screen there, but has it gone?
Oh, so yeah. Well done,
Yeah,
everybody.
it has just gone, so thank you to everybody that took advantage of that one. Keep a note of that item number. We might get it again in the future. Of course, you can check out the brand section as time goes on, but sadly not today. Now, dies. We've got a whole array of different layering dies here. Tell me about these.
So first time these have been available individually as well,
right,
and
okay.
I know, so thank you. I've had some lovely comments on Facebook, because when I do big one day specials, people can't always go for the whole bundle, so take advantage while I've got these available for you as individuals. So these are my double debossed dies.
Okay.
So I'll let you show everybody the edge on the octagon.
Oh, I see
so
what you mean,
what that means is you get that gorgeous debossed edge on the, well, on every one of the dies that's in the set. Very classy, very elegant, not been done before. It's something that I did that was new. And you know, well, you've only got to look at that card when you do your matting and layering. It just adds a little bit more style, a little bit more interest. And the octagons have got 13 dies in it.
Wow.
The largest one, I'm just going to read it because it tells me on the back.
Yeah.
The largest one is 192 by 192 millimetres, so almost 8 by 8.
Yes, yeah.
And the smallest one is 26 by 26.
And we saw this being used to cut a card base earlier on, didn't we? Some of those finished samples.
You can do it. It won't go through, like if I have 300 GSM card blanks, won't go through two 600 GSM.
But if you do the two and then do like a hinge, you're okay.
I did. So I did two pieces and then just scored a ½ centimetre down, glued, and that creates the hinge.
Lovely. And you can see you've got all your different variants here. So you've got your essential octagons there, and as you say, affordability wise, brilliant, $34.99. And again, pop them in with your one day special. It means you can spread that cost over 2 payments. Keep a note of these item numbers though, because you will want to go and collect these as time goes on. If anybody's going for these as a first off, which would you say for each?
Ovals. I will always say ovals because ovals are I say this all the time, sorry everybody, but ovals are what I struggle with. So I had to include a set of ovals because that's the one that I really struggle with. It's personal preference. You might like the octagons, you might like the label.
Some people struggle with circles, don't they? So,
they're all essential
they are,
shades.
That's it. That's why you need
to
keep a note of those item numbers because you will collect these as time goes on. But of course, whichever one you choose to go for today, pop them in with your one day special and you can spread the cost. Ovals 097 459, and then of course you have got things like your gorgeous what are we called these ones? Your double debossed elegant labels. Yeah, they're nice. I like those.
We're using that next.
Oh, okay. So if you want to know those two, please take advantage of them. We're going to head back to the demonstration area, but have a look at those glues. Those adhesives are phenomenal. So yes, if you're wanting these, we've got some really brilliant deals with them. It is worth popping these into your basket because having the right adhesive for the job is key. So 147998 being the item number if you're wanting those. One more set of glue to share with you. You kind of got a duo with this one. So here you've got, as you can see here, your glue, your PVA glue, but then you've also got your PVA glue in a pot with an applicator. It's the same glue in both of those, isn't it, Phil? It's just the application. Oh, do you need that bit?
I've just knocked my flag off the counter.
Oh, we'll find that
I'm sure
for you.
Charlotte will
We'll
get it for me.
Yeah.
It's exactly the same glue in all of them. It's just different ways of applicating, different size tubs.
Lovely. And now, of course, if you're wanting those, 401933 being your item number, just £11.48. Something I'll make sure that we didn't have a chance to look at, and I think it's key because this is so
it
popular
really is.
last
So remember,
time.
I brought you these when I did my Christmas show. So these were new in July. We sold out, and this is the first opportunity I've had to bring them back to you. I've kept them at the same price as well, so you've got the introductory price, which is saving you a couple of quid, and what you've got here are what I call my essential papers. Yeah, so you've got essential designs, generic designs, not Christmassy. The colours might be in that sex, that's red and ruby and forest, but you think about wedding anniversary cards, you think about wedding cards, think about spring cards. So you've got the ruby and forest, the aquamarine and the amethyst, and the denim and slate, which is what I'm going to be using in a second.
And these are essential to go with those embossing powders.
Absolutely. Now you imagine your one-day special stamps, the medley stamps, stamped onto some of these plainer ones. They'll look incredible. There you go. So you've got 120 sheets. Are you struggling with that?
It works,
it's a lot.
Just make a smaller bundle next time. Just make it easier.
It's a lot of paper. You've got 10 designs in each set, and you've got 2 sheets of each design. So you've got loads to be getting on with there. But this is probably the last time I'm going to be able to bring them you back as a set of 3. So
with that saving, yeah. Exactly. 969548 if you're wanting those. Okay, what are we up to?
Right, so now we're going to our second demo. So I just mentioned that I was using the elegant labels in this demo. So you can see here what I've done. I've just created 3 layers. Easiest thing in the world when you've got layering dies that do it for you.
Love that
but
edge.
every one of them have got that beautiful debossed edge on there, look. And we're going to use the military stamp, and we're going to use the smoky quartz embossing powder.
Okay.
So this stamp will look well, you just saw it in the blueberry crush and the olive vine, and it looked amazing. So now let's see what it looks like in the smoky quartz. There we go. So loads and loads of perfect medium. There's a lot of detail in this military stamp.
Okay.
I've probably not noticed from when we scan across the images, but we've got a map in the background.
Yes, yeah.
Got compasses in there.
There's loads in there.
When I originally designed this, I did take some of the elements out because I thought it looked too dark. So now it's perfect. Well, you know, it's perfect.
You've got the stripes in there as well, haven't you?
Yeah,
and, the words of encouragement. I mean, you've got courage, proud, respect featuring in there as well.
And obviously the only way you can get this now is with the one-day special.
Yes, indeed.
So remember, we've got I've got this label shape here, which is obviously wider than the stamp, but I'm going to show you how that doesn't really matter. So if you're going for the label dies, you're going to be absolutely fine. So I'm pressing quite heavy, so you can see where the solid areas are. That's where you probably need to press a little bit heavier. Again, if you've got a stamping platform, you're good to go. Or you can do it the other way. You can reverse stamp and do it the other way up. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll just make sure I've got the smoky quartz ready and not the wrong colour, because you know what I'm like on a Sunday morning. And then we'll emboss this with the smoky quartz. Make sure there's no bits of there. Look, contaminating my pots. Right, this colour is a must-have. Smoky quartz is a must-have colour.
Oh wow!
I know. So you know when you want a dark colour but you don't want black, and and if you're a fan of hickory smoke distress oxide, which I'm going to use in a second, look at that.
Beautiful.
Thanks, Hayley. I'll just let you have a quick look at that before I even emboss that.
I should get a lot in that pot actually.
Yeah, it's 20 mil.
Yeah.
So these are large 20 mil pots, so they're going to last you for quite a while. Yeah. So now let's get that embossed. I'm just did I knock it all out your hand? Oh, never work with children, animals, or
I've got dirty feet now.
I'll give you the leg. Thanks, Jim. So again, I'm just doing this from above just for quickness, and onto a flat surface.
The little tiny dots that you've got that kind of radar.
I actually removed one of them. That's one of the things I removed, because where I am now with the jet, I had that up there as well, and it was too much. So can you see I've changed it for a couple of little crackles?
Yeah. Now we're getting busy. Well, lots of elements, to be honest, you're going for. You're liking those octagon dies, by the way. And of course, they are brilliant to work with. We store those in a variety of different ways. In fact, I've got a few samples. Shall I show you with those? Because these are nice ones to use. So you've got, obviously, the military one that we're working with at the moment. because they go down to those tiny, tiny little octagons, you can see how they feature there as little motifs, making your aperture perfect, because of course you're going to be able to build up all those different sizes. So the aperture there, you've got that kind of inner mount, and then you've got your frame. And of course we saw that beautiful trio card that was put together there, where this extends right the way out with all those different levels in there. So it is a popular one. What was the update on that one? Half the stock has gone. So of course it might be the first chance that you had to get hold of that one. Well, it will be on its own at $34.99. So yeah, if you're wanting that, pop it into your basket.
Okay, let's just have a quick look at this image for a second. So we've obviously got that lovely shade of grey going on there, the semi-glossy, but look at all the detail in that. So all the elements, you can actually see, just looking at that, all the different elements that you would be able to cut out and decoupage if you wanted to. You don't have to. The stamp does all the work for you if you don't want to cut bits out. But straight away, for cars for that kind of event, you're good to go, aren't you?
And that's nice, because that acts as a resist now, doesn't it? So if you wanted to go back in and add
put some
colour,
ink on, yeah, absolutely. So we're just going to pop that one on flat onto the next layer. So this sheet of paper that I'm using here is from the Denim and Slate papers, which is in the Essentials set that Hayley has just shown you. Just pop that on there. And as always, I'm just going to turn that round to rub that down, because I don't want to knock it all over the place.
And those paper packs, we've brought the details up on the screen. Busy for those as well. You've got your 3 A4 sets, as you can see. They're 40 sheets in each of them, 120 sheets in total. And of course, you have seen Phil using those throughout his demonstration. So definitely worth adding into your basket, because they are going to work so well with your one-day specials.
Yeah, this is why I called them essential papers, because you can use them all year round. Just put that in there.
Time ticking away. We're looking at probably, we've only got, I say probably, what, about 10 minutes left, I think, in the hour?
That's ages. I say that, 8. But you know it's not. Oh, 10's gone down to 8
straight away, we lost 2 minutes there.
But so look how that looks now with the elegant label die.
Nice.
It's taken a quite masculine image, not made it feminine or anything, because the elegant label is a really good shape. It's a generic shape.
Soften the edges a little bit, if that's such a
Yeah,
thing.
it does soften the edges, you're absolutely right. So can I get you to put some foam tape on the back of that for me, please, while I just mat and layer the papers. And then we're going to use the Layers in Time background stamp with Hickory Smoke. So on this card, I've die cut one of my double D, it's a right mouthful, isn't it? Double D embossed.
Something underneath there.
Oh, it's a card. I'm going to use the Layers in Time stamp. I've cut one of my flags out, which are not on the show because I haven't got any stock.
Okay.
I'm trying to get some back for you, but I don't know when.
Now the Layers in Time stamp, that fabulous background stamp, it's now limited. So yeah, if you like the look of this one, I mean, this one's a fabulous one. Whether you're doing steampunk or whether you're doing anything that's featuring pocket watches, and the birthday stamp within your one-day special has got that little timepiece in there. So yeah, welcome addition, and yeah, be quick. That's the only thing I can say, because yeah, it's limited stock.
Right, so let's just get this card put together. So I've made this a quite large card. So from the topper, yeah, the topper is actually quite small. So the image is not the biggest. It's not. I'm going to do that first. It's not the biggest image, but I could make that smaller. So I could actually do this card as an A6, and it would still look fab.
Yeah.
Right. So we've got one of the double D embossed tags. We've got the Layers in Time stamp, and I can't give you any more stock. So once this has gone, it has gone.
Well, we have had sellouts already, haven't we? Because we had some sentiments.
We had loads on the first hour.
Yeah.
So we're just going to do some of these clocks.
Okay, now this particular stamp has sold out now, so apologies if you weren't quick enough. I did try to warn you, but for the time being, this one has gone. We're not going to have any more of these today. Will we see them in the future at some point?
Maybe, okay. I don't know. What I try to do is, I try to bring you new things every month.
Yeah.
So I tend not to keep lots of things that I've already done in lots of stock. Right, so can you see now? I know it's just gone, but can you see where we've got clocks in front of each other and behind?
Yes, yeah.
It's really, really clever. So let's just pop that on with some... Well, I'll have to do it flat. What I would normally do is pop that on some foam tape. I never thought, because we've gone all the way across, it won't work.
Oh.
It's your fault.
Of course it is. My telepathic tendencies don't wake up till 10 o'clock.
Can you not read my mind? So we've got that going off in the background. Thanks, Chuck. Here we go, we're nearly done. Am I going to run out of time?
I don't think so. 5 minutes or so.
So we've got that little bit of clock detail going off around the flag. Make sure that's straight.
Now, of course, although we haven't got long left in this hour, Phil's going to be back at 1 o'clock. Who are you working with at 1 o'clock? Is it Yanis?
It is Yanis,
yes,
and I'm making a little announcement at 1 o'clock as well.
Not pregnant, are you?
Right at the start of my 1 o'clock show, so don't miss it, right?
Oh, okay.
So I've not got time to do this to show you tweezers.
No, can't help you.
I've got some more. So right, I was going to show you this, but I'm not going to have time. So these are actually the grey boards that are on the show. So the cogs are on the show, and I've embossed these with the smoky quartz and the cracked pepper.
Wow,
so that's how they are normally. Yeah, and they obviously will now match the topper.
Those grey board pieces, incidentally, they're really good sizes, 8 by 8. You're getting a lot of content within there. I think it's 2 repeats of each of them, isn't it? If I remember rightly.
You get two sheets of each. Yeah.
So obviously you can see some of these have been used here, but there's lots of elements within there. And at $12.99, when you do add those embossing pads, even the tiny screws and things in there.
The grey board is one of my favourite things. I keep going on about it. I don't know why I've not done it before. Maybe because I always thought it was a bit too grungy for my style, but it actually isn't when you start adding glitters or embossing powders to them. So let's just pop a few of them on. I'm going to run out of time, I think, so I'll fiddle about with this later. But I just wanted to show you how you can add lots of embellishments without them adding weight, which is really important these days. Let's pop that one on there. Because you know what it's like posting things. When you start adding metal embellishments, I'll do the rest
after. It's the weight, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, look at that.
There you go.
That's effective.
So it's a very stylish, very classic card with an important message. But look at the colours, the embossing powder, the papers, the grey board. It looks fab.
Beautiful. Thank you, Phil. Thank you.
You're
Not
welcome.
only thank you for the demonstration, thank you for the stamp, because I think that's one that's touched lots of people with regards to fundraising.
Thank you.
So if you want your one-day special, the website is the place to go. You can't get hold of those pairings anymore. Sadly, they have gone. But of course, in the one-day special, you can get them all together. Been busy for those octagons, as you can see. Don't forget the fabulous stately die collection. There, all of those different ones, including the double embossed tags there as well. You're liking those ones, or the labels, should I say. Embossing powders, they've been popular. Been busy for everything, to be honest. And I think that's the thing. When you put a show together, you make sure we've got all of those things to make it easy.
I want everybody at home to A, learn something, B, know that you can go for the one-day special with any of the other elements that I've put on the show. The one-day special is obviously what I'm here for, but all the extra bits are designed to complement the one-day special.
And they do
that's what we're trying to do.
They certainly do. And of course, you've got your key feature stamps there. So these are your medley stamps. So you've got lots of different elements within there. Elements that you can pick out if you want to, elements that you can just keep together if you want. And again, little dragonflies, dandelion clocks, I didn't notice those in there, kind of just wispiness around there. Music score as well, they're all in there. And then whether you are using them in their entirety or whether you're just showcasing certain areas of those, you can see that you can get some wonderful results with these. Take your different colours to these as well. As you can see, that's exactly what Phil's done here, bringing in some of those oxides. And of course, you can go quite funky with these if you're wanting to bring in your stronger colour tones, such as your black colour tones there. Could be that you're just simply taking a layer and using it within a framework, or maybe you're going to be more creative, picking out certain elements and adding little tags and things like those. It's just,
there's so many ways you can use them, and I think that's the whole point. This is exactly what I wanted. I want you to know that whether your style is grungy or clean and simple, these will work for you. If you're a scrapbooker, they'll work. If you're a card maker like me, they will work. Journaler, it will work for that as well. So lots of different ways you can use these. It's kind of an essential set of stamps that you're going to go to all the time. You've got something for everybody.
And this one, I think this one is beautiful, so poignant, because you have got the little poppies down in the bottom there. And as a fundraiser, I think this is an absolutely fabulous stamp there.
Thank you.
Isn't that beautiful? They go more at 1 o'clock with
A surprise.
A surprise. I'm not quite sure what that is going to be. I should be tuning in for certain, so I hope you do as well. But don't forget to join myself and Phil at 11 o'clock live on Facebook for our challenge, our teacup challenge.
Should be fun.
We might have to turn that Tweedledum outfit up because you're not exactly the same size are you as Yanis, so that's going to be interesting to watch. So join us at 11 o'clock, but stay tuned. So more coming up after the break. We've got the lovely Catherine here with Paper Rose birthday wishes. Debbie Garland is going to be back with birthday stitches, and then we'll be making a wish with spellbinders.
Hi, I'm John Lockwood from John Next Door. I'm lucky enough to have been a guest on Hochanda since day one. I've been working closely with Crafts2 on the development of the John Next Door brand and also working with their fantastic range of products. I'll be bringing you some fantastic shows that are combining the John Next Door and Crafts2 products. We'll be sharing things like the press cut dies and some of the Find It media and some of the other fantastic tools, accessories and other products that Crafts2 bring to everybody at home. I hope you can join me on my crafting journey and learn some tips and techniques from me that I share with you. So don't miss the Crafts2 shows with me, John Lockwood, on Hochanda.
This set of 100 powerful neodymium magnets are an essential staple for scrapbookers and album makers alike. Ideal for creating fastenings for your albums and envelopes or for use in your scrapbooking projects, these incredibly strong 10mm magnets offer a firm fix and a smart finish. To add this to your crafting stash, go to hochanda.com.
Hi, I'm Charmaine from Dolly Dimples Crafts, and my passion is in card making and three-dimensional paper crafting pieces. We're a family-run business and I just love making three-dimensional pieces and things that come to life. As well as using our products for card making, you can also use them for scrapbooking and mixed media and mixing some of your own products that you've already got in your crafty stash. I'd love you all to join us to watch us on Hochanda and see the demonstrations and the hints and tips that I can bring to you. Great for new crafters and experienced crafters as well. So make sure you don't miss the Dolly Dimples craft shows on Hochanda.
Hello everybody, good morning to you. So we're going to have a fantastic hour. Allow me to introduce you to a lady who needs no introduction. It's our very own Catherine Sturrock. Hello.
Hello.
You're looking very summery.
Thank you. Well, I'm dressed for the weather today,
Yeah.
even though I'm inside and we can't see the sun. It's sunny out there, isn't it?
Apparently so.
So I thought I'd bring sunshine inside.
Oh, you have. Very nice. I have to tell you, we've got a great hour ahead because we're talking Paper Rose. Now, because we are celebrating, obviously, our 4th birthday anniversary, we're giving away a free gift every live show. And the free gift this hour is a proper celebration. So you are getting your Celebrate die. There we go. You will be getting one of the... It is one per customer. It's a free gift. You don't need to do anything. Make any purchase during the live show from Paper Rose, and one of these will be added to your order. That's a good freebie.
It is. Do you know, I love these words as well.
Yeah.
I use them all the time. You'll see them on a lot of the samples.
Okay. It's a nice font.
And it is a lovely font.
The detail and also the background
You
as
certainly
well.
are.
Brilliant. Should we get cracking?
Yes.
What have we got here then, Catherine?
Right, okay, well, we've got some stamps. These are new. Nice little set of words, actually. Really nice little set of words. So you can see beautiful. But then you've got words that you can kind of mix around, be your own kind of, and then you can have beautiful. You are beautiful, beautiful friend, beautiful people. You don't have to use beautiful. Beautiful
There is
reasons to smile.
and then you can finish it off.
Yes, you can just make your own words up. Or your own sentiments up, not your own
Look,
words
I
up.
would put, be your own kind of reasons to smile.
Yes.
Be your own kind of couple.
Be your own kind of couple.
Be your own couple. Kind of couple. Do you know if you want a
Just the
couple
way
that's a
you
bit
are.
different? Yeah, be just the way you are. Whatever you want. But look, you know what I'm thinking? You're getting the stamps, but also birthday gift in the mix too. I should have stopped at be your own kind of reason to smile. But you're getting both of those because you will be getting that as your free bonus gift this hour for $11.99. I've got 4 words for you, Catherine.
What's that?
Get in my basket.
Can I just check something actually
You
on
can.
these stamps? I've just had a brainwave. Oh yes, it does. Right, okay, I know we're giving Celebrate away at the moment, but some of you may have already bought the beautiful word, and if you have, the stamp that's there will fit into the
actual outside cutting die.
cutting die.
Genius. This is what I love about you, Catherine, because you are a crafter, and only a real crafter will be like, yeah, wait a second, and it fits. Okay, so that's your first offering, brand new. We've not given this to you before. It's your Paper Rose Beautiful Word Stamp Set, 19 stamps in total. Even at the bottom, you've got a cheeky little border stamp in there as well.
That's nice, actually, that little border, isn't it?
086 270 item number, getting busy. Moving on. What have we got
Yes, right. Oh, I really like this set actually. So you've got dies and stamps. So you've got peonies. How can you not love peonies? They're a beautiful flower. And the fact that you've got the dies to go with these as well just makes it really special. I've just noticed something on here as well.
Go on. The banana.
I'm not going to say right now. I need to borrow that.
Oh.
Because the set they gave me didn't have the leaves weren't in there.
Oh.
And I thought, why is there a set of dies with the flowers that you can die cut, but you can't die cut the leaves?
Well,
I cut them
now
all
you
out by
know.
hand. I got a dud
You got a
sample.
dud set. We'll just softly load these onto Catherine. But look, you make a really good point, because you were fussy cutting those out, which you can, but when you've got the dies, the corresponding dies, $26.99, you're getting the dies, you're getting the stamps, and you'll also, I'm going to say this for everyone, but be getting the bonus gift if it's one per customer, the Celebrate as well. I mean, that's jolly good value for money.
It is. These are beautiful, actually. And whether you want to use the stamps on their own or use in conjunction with the dies, you can do. Of course, you can give it that depth and perspective, can't you, if you've got both.
Just to correct ourselves, you're not actually getting 4 dies, you're getting 6.
I know, I got 4.
Yeah, Catherine got 4, but you will get 6. So just to rest assured, $26.99. You are getting 6 dies, and you're getting all the stamps in there as well. They are beautifully detailed. I'm thinking just to layer up, embellish a project.
Definitely.
Because you love your flowers.
I love flowers, yes. And I love peonies as well. They're very, very,
Very pretty. What colour peony would be your peony of choice?
Pink.
Pink peony, I can see that there. Okay, 644-385, your item number. Moving on. Now, we've got a beautiful lace edge. This is your Madison lace edge, like this.
This is beautiful. Very, very intricate. You can see there, I've embossed the top, a bit of colour at the bottom, that lace just to separate in between. With the peonies that you've just seen as well, which I've got to say, I fussy cut those leaves. But I did die cut the flowers. Beautiful, isn't it? I mean, that lace there is absolutely stunning, very intricate.
For $9.99?
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Do you know what I'd also do? I'd use it as a stencil.
You could use a lot of these stamps as stencils, actually. We've got some coming up that are really, really great for stenciling, for, you know, whether you want to cut them out, inlay them, paper piece.
Yeah.
We've got an awful lot of dies coming up. But yes, you can definitely stencil with this one as well.
What is this on your hand?
Paint.
Have you got covered in paint? That's a good sign. She's been playing. $9.99. Can I just say, we are busy this morning, and thank you so much for tuning in and joining us, because this is the whole point. I really get a sense, we call ourselves a home of crafts, hobbies and arts, but you feel the amount of crafters, and I mean quality crafters that make Hochanda their home. I'm viewers at home, but also guests as well.
Oh, definitely.
By the way, please, if you can, tune in at 1, or actually just before 1, because we're going to be doing a very special reveal. We've never done anything like this before, but we're going to be, well, that's all I'm going to say. We will be doing a reveal. I'm not going to say whether it's a brand, a craft, a person, but we are going to be bringing someone back to you. I kind of that
You
was something
spoilt
that
it, Yanis.
I kind of spoilt it a little bit.
Yes, you have a bit.
feel like
I know what it is, and I'm really excited myself.
Yeah, or
really
something.
excited.
Or can I say something back to you? Though that would be rude saying that. $9.99 your price, 772-821 your item number. Okay, now what's this?
Now this is lovely. Now the sample that you can see at the side of it, I've used this, but also another die that's coming up as well. But it is a standalone. You can work with this just as it is. So if you look at the sample at the side there, where you see the blue, the brighter blue on the top layer, that is this particular stamp. Ooh. It's another one that is absolutely great. Isn't it gorgeous? Great for your stenciling again, paper piecing. It looks amazing. Really, really nice die and a really nice size as well.
A quatrefoil, layered die, background die, dynamic, beautiful. I mean, you're getting such an intricate cut out of there, and you can go in so many different directions. I'm seeing Moroccan, or you can go with your mirror card and have something that looks opulent. 961-615 your item number, and I think that's going to be a very popular option. $14.99 your price there. Now, something that's always popular with crafters, we love a butterfly. I love a butterfly.
I love butterflies as well, and you've got a couple here actually. Yeah. You've got the larger butterfly, and you've also got beautiful corner. Now the larger one, I think, oh, where's it gone? We did have a couple of samples with the butterfly on. Oh, there we are. There we go. And the peony again, the pink peony. Yeah. Because that was my favourite colour.
Wonderful playmates, but that is a large, dramatic butterfly. There we go. You're getting the butterflies in there. You've got the corners too, which are delicate, charming.
Now there, I've just taken the little butterflies from the corner and not used the full corner. The card that you've got there, that's the full corner. You can cut into paper, you can paper piece again, you can take the elements out. Very versatile.
Very nice. Just to reiterate, I'm sorry to sound like a broken record, but remember, any order this hour, and that will entitle you to our free birthday gift, which you can see right here. It is a Celebrate die. You're getting your matte and your layer, your outside cutting detail and inside cutting detail. It is while stocks last. And also, I can say, do make sure to check out your baskets as well, because this is a popular hour, and we are going to start to see options go. Okay, now, moving on.
Okay.
You okay?
I've been away 2 days and I've forgotten what I'm doing. I left my earpiece out, so I've just put it in. So sorry if you saw me fiddling.
Oh wait, is it that you mean you've been going all down here and not had the earpiece in?
Yeah.
But you've been saying everything the producer's been saying.
Oh.
I didn't even notice. No. It's like you've got a psychic link. So
there we go.
Sandra wants to know, is it back in?
Yes.
Okay, you've got him.
You can stop talking about me now.
Okay. All right, here we go. Let's have a look here.
Now this is the other die that I was talking about. Again, this is a standalone, but you've got the quadrifoil layer number 2. So if you want to put this with the other one, then you can see you get that full effect of the background there. So layer 1, layer 2, but totally useful on its own as well.
It's nice.
What have I missed? Because you're all giggling and laughing.
No, nothing. $14.99 your price, 761-204 your item number there. Do like putting the two together. That is very, very pretty. Okay, we got more. Now, this is your card creator.
Yes.
Very useful, Catherine.
Yes. We've had this on a number of times now, yeah, and it always seems to be very popular. Very simple samples that I've done here. There's a lot more you can do with it, but just to show, on the sample that you're looking at there, you can see what it actually cuts out is the outer frame with the stitching, the inner window, let's say, with the stitching detail, and also those little little dropout bits as well, which you can change around. You could put a photograph in there and cut. You could mount up in very many different ways.
Ooh, now these are nice. So you see you can layer up and it screens for layer, but what it does, it breaks down your work into, and this is an artistic principle, it's the rule of 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that. Or how about this? Could you imagine yourself using something like this? Or how about something like this and then sticking your Celebrate word onto that, because remember that is your bonus gift, 1 per customer. $9.99 your price, 405-023 your item number. I'll tell you what we'll do. We're going to jump onto the website and see all the goodies that are on the site. So this is a great way, especially when we're showing you lots of goodies. Catherine's going to be getting to demonstrations, so if you do have any questions, we'd love to hear from you. We are very popular for our texture dies. Having a look. So 1, 2 and 3, they are stunning. These are really, really nice. They're always busy, so that's what I'm saying. The texture dies, do have a look online. You don't find them, but I'm a massive fan. Specifically, I had a look at number 2. It's gorgeous. They're all gorgeous, by the way, but I just had a close look at number 2, and it really did cut beautifully. Okay, what are we going to be doing then, Catherine?
I'm going to start with those, actually, texture dies.
They are
Why
nice.
not?
Yeah.
Why not? Let's see what we've got, because we haven't got all the samples out on the counter. So we've got 1, 2, I think these are 3 different texture dies.
Can you try this one?
I can't remember which is which, actually.
That's number 3, this one.
Is it?
Yeah.
Ah, interesting, interesting. Right, I'm going to run each one of these through because they do make great,
You got a pokey toy in
great
it.
stencils. I've got. Has it got some bits in it? I've got
Well,
my
it's not
little-
actually. It's like someone's put a sticker on it.
Oh, it's where it was stuck to the packet.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think it affects it.
Okay.
Unless you're stenciling through the actual die, but I'm going to make stencils. So I'm just using some cardstock here.
So one we're
which
using is
just-
texture 1.
Yeah. This is, I'm looking at these plates and thinking, nobody's used these before.
No,
How
these are
lucky
brand new.
am I?
Yeah.
So you
Pristine.
can see there now that, of course,
Oh.
I mean, I love this actually.
No,
Let me
that's
just
nice.
get a bit of black card
Yeah.
so you can. Now, also, you've got those little bits inside there
Can
as
either
well.
keep them in or knock them out.
Exactly. If you're going to keep them in, a little bit of glue on the back, but you could keep them in. So what you're going to get there is it's not really a brick.
It's like an abstract brick.
Yeah, it is.
Block.
And also you're going to get your outside bit.
Oh.
Now that just came off the edge there.
No,
but that
actually-
makes, I love that.
That is great, because
Yeah.
if you want to do a 3D, I'd put foam tape behind that and like something's breaking through a wall, like a sentiment.
Exactly.
Layering up.
Exactly.
That'd be
It
nice.
looks really, really effective. Also, of course, you get your little bricks as well. So don't waste anything. Keep those because you can paper piece.
Oh, now I'm going to play with that.
Are you?
Yeah.
I'll let you play with it while I cut some more then.
Okay.
because-
Do you want to maybe go for that one?
Okay, that's my watercolour, so I'm just going to put that out of the way. Right, let's go for this one next. So this is texture number 3, was it?
Yep.
So again, I am cutting them now because I've got some pre-cut actually, but I wanted to show you how beautifully they cut. So let's go with this one as well. Might as well do all 3. We've got all 3 different textures then. Just go backwards. We've started saying this, we come backwards just so we're not reaching over, but actually sometimes, because these dies are so good, you are at risk of getting them to move. Now this one again, if I just show you, let me get some more black card. If I show you this, and this is another one that is great if you want to pop the pieces out, but not all of them. This is kind of like a burlap effect. So...
Well, I've got to tell you, the card creator die is at 50% of the
Just
stock.
always
Really, really busy
there.
there, yeah.
There are other card creator dies on the show, I believe, as well. We haven't got the samples on the counter, but they are on the show.
Just want to show you, now, this one here, that's your actual die cut, but the waist, oh no, wait a second. I was building up the illusion of a wall, because obviously you've got the waist there as well. My wall crumbled. But I like this. So the little bits you're going to be building up too.
I'm going to let you play with this one now, because can
Okay.
you see this one, Yanis? It's like burlap.
Oh. Oh, now how about that?
So
cutting craft card.
It looks. I've got some here actually that's
Yeah.
cutting craft card. I have inked up through it, but you can see there. And this one I've purposely left some of the pieces in. So it does look like hessian if you pulled some of the strips out. It's
Yeah.
a little bit of a wider weave, so burlap is more like it. Do you want to pop me the rest of those out?
Yeah, I'd
Yanis?
love to.
There you go.
Thank you.
And then, of course, you also get your outer as well. So this is very useful on its own. So don't lose these because we're going to use them.
Okay. I'm glad you told me that. Nice.
And
So
then-
at the moment, busy for everything. To be honest, there's not one thing that isn't flying. But the card creator, that could potentially sell out in the next sort of 10, 15 minutes. Because as I say, we're over 50. No, what? Is it sold out now? We were at 50% of the stock, Sandro. And I love the fact Sandra was like, well, we could sell out. You didn't tell me like we were literally about to sell out. So, yeah, unfortunately, that has sold out. Is that gone? Have we got any extended delivery? It's gone. All right.
Wow.
We cannot get it on extended delivery. I'm so sorry. Oh.
And this is this texture number 2 then?
The one that looks like it's got diamonds in it. So again, there's your background piece, which is really usable on its own. So I'm going to keep that as a stencil. And also you've got your die cut piece as well, which is this one. And once again, you've got all those little paper piece bits as well.
So can I say, as it stands, because it's bank holiday weekend and we were trying to get a hold of people just to ask if we could get a hold of extended stock, we haven't managed to get in touch with anyone. So as it stands, if anything does sell out, it's gone. So I just wanted to forearm you with that information.
Right.
Okay, so these are the 3 different textures. Let's have a little look.
So rather than making an actual card this time, I'm just going to stencil through them so you can see the different details.
Catherine, I love them all.
I know, they're great, aren't they?
So for backgrounds, for mixed media, for your card making, for boxes, they've got character.
They have.
But with the textures as well, what Catherine really wanted to showcase is the waste. I know we call the waste, but the actual negative, once you've cut out, use that, because that can be incredibly powerful and effective too.
Okay, so what I'm going to do, these aren't proper cards, I'm just going to work with what we've done here.
Okay.
Now the brick one that I did first, so the one that looks most like a brick.
I like that.
The die was actually off the edge, so it didn't cut the full thing. But that doesn't matter because I'm still going to use it.
So let's go for some colour. So first of all, just a little bit of the Distress Oxide. I'm going with the green. This is peeled paint. So, and I'm just going to obviously ink.
Cheeky.
Just this side. Okay, so just using it as a stencil. You can use the spritzers, you could use your texture paste, of course, as well, although I would keep the texture paste for one of the others. So straight away, it really starts to, show how you can use that. Then if I go with the actual die itself, you see, I can start to add colour, or I could offset it a little bit. We could stick that down. I'm going to work with this one.
And if you wanted to put a piece in, you could. I'm not saying we will, but okay.
Or we could move that. Let's move that to there and go with a completely different colour. I'm going to go with Wild Honey.
Have you noticed? Look at Catherine now. She's not working at the moment. This is Catherine in a very happy place. You could literally see you at home in your craft room just playing.
In my crafter van. Guess what I've been doing over the last couple of days?
How's it going? Because I did see the start of that.
Oh, haven't you seen it?
No.
Oh, it's moved on a little bit.
Okay.
I'm still working on the outside.
Crafter van.
I know.
You were like a superhero. Forget the Batmobile.
My neighbour came out yesterday. I don't know, they're watching Jackie and Brian. I know they're tuning in to see me on TV. They've not lived then. Are lovely neighbours. They really, really are. Look at that, you see, starting to build up again now. You can see the difference with the solid and the... Let's go back to the solid one. Sorry, I'm kind of skipping from one thing to another. Where did I put it?
It's just, what, you're looking for the negative or solid? Just there. What, this one?
That's it. This one. So let's go again. Let's go here now. We'll go back up to the green.
Okay.
And just work off the edge of the card again.
So
just want a little bit there, just a little bit faded.
Are you conscious to leave a bit of white space? Or not? No.
I am there actually. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go with a bit more of the orange here as well. I don't mind a little bit of white space.
And I think that's something experienced crafters, you'll notice, actually embrace the white space. Traditionally, I think it's a trap we fall into. We feel we have to cover the whole card.
Yes.
But leave a bit of white space, because then what it does
is... And don't worry about overlaying and layering up as well. You know, don't worry about going over the top.
Nice.
So I'm just blending that through. So I'm going a little bit darker here in the centre, just so we can see.
It's nice.
See, so straight away you can see that starting to build up.
And I like the deeper tone here, because this is obviously in the foreground, so we've gone a little bit heavier here, and then we're pulling back a bit more subtle here, because what you're doing is building up the illusion of depth.
Exactly.
Clever.
And then I think what we'll do then, we've got some stamps on the show as well. Now we've got various different sets, and I can't remember the name, and again they're not on the counter, so I've absolutely no idea. We've got mixed... Yes, that's around somewhere. I've seen it somewhere. So what we're going to do, we've got scribbles. I think that must be the scribbles, bamboo, and that's the hearts.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm using this one from the Scribbles. So, do you know, I could go tone on tone, so let's go with a little bit of the green. So I'm just sticking to the same colours.
Okay.
And now, let's just go with a little bit of
Oh, yes.
ink,
Oh,
just
I like
to build
it.
up the background again. Now, because these are quite straight on the edge,
Yeah.
it depends how you work with them, but I'm going to use this one this way now. So use them the opposite way around, but you have got kind of that straight edge. You could join up if you wanted to and come right off the page, but or go diagonally as well.
Yeah.
So you're starting to build up.
Lovely. That is a strong stamp, background stamp. I like that.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, I like
Should
that
we
a
go
lot.
with another one? Let's go with should we go with the Scribble?
Did you enjoy the birthday celebrations?
I did.
Yeah.
I really did. I didn't get any food though.
Oh, what?
No, I didn't get any food. I don't know what happened to it all.
I might have got some food.
You got some?
Did you not hear the story?
No. Why? What happened?
I embarrassed myself a little bit.
What did you do?
I thought, so the next day in the office, sometimes in the office we do special days where everyone brings in some food and we kind of have a little buffet. I thought the food in the office was left over from the party, so I went early and basically everyone in the office, while everyone was watching me, I opened up packets, I filled up my plate. It was like a mound of food on my plate. I was opening up drinks and the buffet hadn't been opened.
Oh,
and not only that,
no.
I didn't even bring anything for it. I was the first one to eat, went back for seconds, and then they tell me that it was actually a buffet. The buying department were giving me daggers, and I was like,
I'm
why
not
is everyone keep looking at me?
surprised.
Yeah. I
I'm
must have
not
looked
surprised.
incredibly arrogant. This presenter guy swaggering over, eating all our food.
Oh dear. Now then, what I'm going to do now, I've just added a little bit of I'm sticking to the same colours. Do you know, this is so unusual for me. Yellow and green used to be colours I hated.
Really?
Look what I'm doing, yellow and green, I'm wearing bright yellow.
Yeah.
What happened?
It suits you.
What
Yellow's my
happened?
favourite colour.
Well, I've got a little bit of green and a little bit of yellow on there, but I'm just sticking to those same colours.
These are
Okay.
nice.
So what I'm going to do now is go with the same green again. I'm going to add a little bit of colour around the edge just to take off the blandness of the edge. And I do kind of pull in on the corners. I find it's one of my trademarks really.
Intensifying the corner.
Yeah. Just kind of pull it in. Do you know, if I wanted to go with a bit of yellow on this bottom edge, I could do, because we've got more green down here. So let's just
I like that.
let's just bring a little bit more yellow in. Nothing wrong with mixing the colours at all. So you can see.
Catherine,
Yes.
we're busy.
Are we busy?
Oh, we're very busy. Remember, you're getting your bonus gift, so you're getting that Celebrate
Oh,
die.
we ought to use that,
it's one per
actually.
customer while stocks last. I do need to stress that because we have had some shows that have been so busy that the birthday gift is sold out. We're okay at the moment, so make any purchase during this live show and you'll be getting your bonus gift. It is one per customer. Got to talk to you about this because this is our Madison lace. Now, considering that bonus gift, imagine for, I think this is $9.99. Am I right in saying it's $9.99? This beautiful edge die. And you're also getting the free Celebrate die, which is $6.99. That's just a free bonus. So imagine that. $9.99, 772-821 your item number, and you're getting your Celebrate die thrown in. Very, very popular option here, and I'm not surprised.
Okay, so now then, I'm just trimming off. This is a bit of black card that Lou gave me last week, actually. So I'm just going to.
Lou's
trim
in
the-
today.
Yes, she is, isn't she?
Got a launch of a one-day special coming up this evening.
Oh, what is it? Is it Studio Light?
Studio Light.
Is it? I'm back in. I'm back in presenting tomorrow, so I think I've got Lou tomorrow.
Cool.
I think so. That'll be nice. So, right, I'm just trimming that round. I haven't finished with the actual top bit. I said I wasn't making actual cards, but I thought, you know, we'll finish this off a little bit better.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do now, that's just to make so it shows the colours all pop. Right, so I've gone with that, and as you can see, tone on tone.
Very
so I'm
nice.
just going to hope I hope my glue's not blocked up, which it is.
It's because it's hot.
I know, I've
Hot
kept a
outside,
pin in
hot
it
in the
as
studio.
well. Oh, come on out, come on out.
Do you want me to give it a squeeze?
Do you know what? I've had this pin in it, but obviously it's set further down.
Oh, there you go.
There must be a bit of a. Oh, do you know? I'm just going to have to
Live with it.
I'm just going to have to do this instead. I was going to...
You
try and do that, Yanis, and I'll
Okay.
pick up what I can from this bit.
Oh, that's blocked. It's blocked well.
There is a pin with it. It's just not worked, has it?
That's all right.
Okay, so just using my die as well. So obviously we've used the dies as stencils, then the die cut itself. So I've used the waste, so to speak, stencil through that. That's the main bit. And I have got, now these are on the show, but I just love this. These are picket fence. Now, a lot of you may have bought picket fence because we've had them on shows earlier, but they're not on today's show. I don't know if they're still on the website, but I just love that character, absolutely love it. Now we've got the Celebrate, haven't we, as the free gift, so I'm going to use that as well. So with my favourite trick, I'm just going to get a little bit of card and find my 2 inkers. Now I'm going to go quite heavy with this colour. So a bit of the green, bit of the yellow.
The textures are flying at the moment. Texture 1, is Texture 1 in the lead? Approaching 70% of the stock.
This
and
is
remember,
Texture 1, isn't it?
we've
I'm
had a
using
sellout already, and if things go, they go.
Okay, so what I'm going to do now is just grab the die cutting machine. So using Celebrate, that is the free gift, currently the free gift.
Right.
I am going to use the main word of this text. So I've just inked up a bit of card there with the same green and yellow. It's exactly the same. A bit of green, a bit of yellow, just on a scrap of card. This is one of my favourite tricks. You see me do this a lot, but I never get bored of it. I always think it works really well. Now, while I've got that there, Yanis, I'm just going to take a little bit of the black as well and cut out the background.
I think I've done it.
Have you done it?
I think so.
Oh, you're a star.
We'll see.
There
you go.
Hooray.
Done.
Thank
You got anything I can wipe this with? Or do you want me to put any glue on anything? Should I put some glue on this? No. She didn't even disguise it. She didn't even humour me. She was like, no.
There you go. Put some glue on that
thank
to
you.
clean
Okay.
up.
I'll clean up.
So what I'm going to do now is take the sentiment. So there's the back piece. Oh, I could have had a bit of glue on this actually.
Don't tell me I've just wiped the glue away, Catherine.
It's okay.
You missed your chance with it.
That's
Look,
okay.
there's some fresh glue there.
Now, where I've done my 2 different colours, you can just see that blend, a bit of green, a bit of yellow. It's very subtle, but it looks really nice. So let's go with a bit of glue on the back of this. See, just perfectly placed for me there, Yanis.
Thank you.
There you go. And this is your Celebrate word.
This looks, Catherine, considering this started as a blank piece of paper, nothing was prepped, and look at what you've done. And this is very achievable, Catherine.
It's very achievable, and I've used very, very little there, so I'm just going to put some little foam pads underneath there.
I love the Celebrate.
Doesn't it finish it off?
But it's such a good die,
Yeah.
and that is a bonus gift. And as bonus gifts go, you are going to use that, because Celebrate, you can use it for so many different occasions.
You certainly can.
Yeah.
So this young lady in my was my topper. She's ready to take photographs here at the birthday, so we're celebrating.
Yeah.
Right. Needs a bit.
Sandra, our
little bit more glue
producer,
on there.
celebrating. Have you heard the good news?
Oh, what's he celebrating?
He got his 25-metre badge swimming.
25 metre
Badge, yeah.
Why am I laughing? I don't think that's true. There we go.
He did it. Yeah, he did it this morning.
Did it this
Yeah,
morning?
there you go. That's lovely. Look at that. And it just shows what you can make. Look, textures are busy. I'll be honest with you. There is not one thing that we've shown this hour that isn't busy. Thank you so much for joining us. We're going to have a giggle. We're going to watch Catherine, and she's incredibly talented. If you have any questions, if you want Catherine to try anything out, get in touch, studio@hochanda.com, because that's the whole point. This is your channel, and you're part of the Hochanda family. OK, we're going to jump onto the website and have a little look. Loads on our website. So have a stroll and see what tickles your fancy. maybe you want to go for some background dies. Oh, now we have had a sellout, so the card creator, I'm afraid, has gone. I'm sorry, 5-star reviews, but what I will tell you is, on this occasion, here's the thing. Being a bank holiday weekend, so not only is it a Sunday, which would make things complicated to get hold of somebody, but the fact that it's a bank holiday weekend Sunday, we've tried, we cannot get in touch with anyone. So if something sells out, we do not have any other stock to add because we weren't able to get in touch with anyone to facilitate that. So as it stands, if something goes, it's gone. We've already had sellouts and we will have more. With regard to the textures, the one Catherine used, texture 1, incredibly busy. We saw it in demonstration. What I would say, the other 2 are exceptional also. So those textures are awesome. Speaking of awesome, take a look at this, a really nice stamp set for $11.99. You're getting that large, dramatic, beautiful, and then you get to create your own sentiments. So be your own kind of, what else do you have in your stash? What would work? There are so many days wishing you there is something in every day. Just the way you are. Congratulations. So these are all nice. These are kind of like your starters, starting sentences, and then you can dip into your own stash or write your own or print your own. $11.99 your price, 086-270 your item number. I'm really conscious of the fact I'm sounding like a broken record, and I'm sorry, because you might be sitting at home thinking, oh, he is not going to talk about the bonus gift again. It's only because we are always getting new viewers, and I just want to make everyone aware, this hour, any purchase you make, you'll be given that fantastic Celebrate die. Now, this is really nice. It is while stocks last, and when it sells out, it's gone. And just showing you how it looks, that was a fantastic inspiration that Catherine made. But it's just a beautiful die. So that you are getting as a bonus gift on us. It's currently in stock, so get hold of your free bonus gift while you can. That's my advice. $26.99 your price for our next offering. Now this, even if you weren't going to factor in the bonus Celebrate die gift, is fantastic value. Look at what you are getting. 6 dies, and you're getting the stamps. A wonderful peony. And the thing is, with flowers, with floral, you can really embrace colour. So whether it is your alcohol markers, whether it is your watercolours, you're getting the dies too, so you're accompanying dies, so you don't have to worry about fussy cutting. $26.99, 6 dies, 6 stamps, so many possibilities. 644-385, your item number there. Now, we've got some lace for you. But we're not just talking any old lace. We're talking Madison lace. $9.99, a beautiful, beautiful die. Delicate, intricate, adding that edge detail, that class, that bit of je ne sais quoi to a project. Isn't it nice? $9.99. So if that's your purchase this hour, not only are you going to be getting your Madison lace die, but you're getting your Celebrate die as well for $9.99. That is value, and look at it in demonstration, so in situ. We're approaching 20% of the stock, but we do have a lot of stock for this one, so please don't let that deceive you. Don't think, oh, 20% is not that popular. We do have a lot of stock. $9.99 your price, 772-821 your item number. Okay, as we go on, we've got our quatrefoil. Is it just me? When I hear quatrefoil, I think of a shaver. Anyone else think of that? No? Just me. Having a look. Nothing like a shaver, though, because this is beautiful. It's delicate, it's intricate, and it instantly gives you a background with impact. So change the colorways will shift the whole tone of your background. Are you going to go decadent, metallic, or are you going to go soft pastel tones? It is a fantastic background layering die. $14.99 your price, 961-615 your item number. Now we've got some butterflies for you, and we've got a butterfly corner. It's our Vanessa butterfly dies. You're getting 2 large butterflies. So one is the outside cutting, and then the inside cutting detail. Very nice. And the beauty of that outside cutting die is, think about your pattern papers. So just literally batch cut, use your beautiful papers and create your own butterflies there. And this is such a wonderful flowing corner. Isn't it nice? It looks like it has substance to it, full. like a summer meadow. $16.98 your price there, 303913 item number. Now we've got quatrefoil. This is your layer 2, and what you can do is use the two together that Catherine was showing you. So you can see there the quatrefoil layer 2, if that speaks to you. $14.99 is your price there, 761204 your item number. So you just saw Catherine, and what she was doing was using the stamps. So we've got a die to complement the scribble stamps. This is your large scribble circle. Now this is not, I wonder if we've got any of these to play around. We're getting busy for this one. I wonder if we're going to be showing to you now. So this is your large scribble circle, $11.99. $11.99. Very good value, 167063 your item number. We might get Catherine to have a little play with it in a moment.
Well, we could.
Quarter of the stock's gone there, Catherine. We
Could
haven't even
if
looked
I've
at
got it. I've got my little scribble,
Okay.
which was on a different show, but not the large one.
Well,
with
shall
me.
we show
But
the little scribble?
we can
And it's the
do.
same design, but obviously the large one, it's bigger.
It's obviously. Now then. Oh, now then.
As-
I might have
As the
it.
name suggests.
Right.
How much
I
bigger
might-
are we talking?
I'll have to have a rummage in my box later, but let's have a little look. So. Okay. Right, I'm just going to take enough. This is just a scrap of card. Let's
Now,
just have a look. I just don't want to make
The
it
large
smaller
one, just so
than
you
I
know,
need.
is 11 centimetres by 10.5.
Okay.
It's good size.
It is quite a bit bigger than the one I've
Yeah.
got here, actually.
Okay.
I think this one may still be available as well on the website. It's not on today's show, but it may be on the website. But
We'll
I'm
have a
not.
look, but the large
I'm
one's
not
definitely
certain.
available. 25% of the stock of the large one
Yeah.
has gone.
Okay.
So this is your small.
This is the small scribble. So I'm just going to die cut this one as well.
Despite the large one's about that big.
Yeah.
I've
yeah.
measured it.
Let's measure
I've
this
measured it
one
with
so
my
we can
hand.
see the difference. What size is the large one?
It's about, is it 11 centimetres?
11. So this one
Just
is
half the size.
This one's about 7.5 centimetres. So it is quite a bit bigger actually.
I don't think we have the small one on the show.
Oh,
Sold
it
out?
might have sold out. It might have sold out previously
Yeah.
then. But
I'd
the
go
large
for the
one,
large one anyway.
to be honest with you, they're both as good as each other.
Yeah.
But the large, I suppose, being larger, you've got more options.
Yeah.
Perhaps. Right. Anyway, this is a small one, so we'll do this. So once again, you've got, of course, you can use that as a stencil. You can use it as a die.
Okay, just
You
to
can-
reiterate, we're using the small one. We've got details for the large one. I'm sorry. It's some stuff gone walkies. There's a lot going on because we've got our birthday celebrations and it is bank holiday weekend. And we came to do the show and we're like, well, some stuff was just not where it was meant to be.
It wasn't. So I'm actually using the stencil as a die first, and I am purposely going to go around the edge and sort of blend a little bit. Now, I'm not sticking this down, so obviously I need to sort of just hold it in place. If it moves a little bit, it's not a problem.
Got a softer edge.
Okay, yes. So I'm not going to put any more ink on
Oh, that's
there.
nice.
So that's with the die itself. Let's do the other corner as well. So we'll just...
Ooh. Do you know what? We've gone from 25% to 50% of the stock for your
it's a
large scribble.
lovely,
Considering
lovely.
the small scribble has sold out. Remember, if this is your purchase, if you make any purchase on the live show today, you're going to get that Celebrate die as a bonus gift. It's our birthday gift to you. It's one per customer per hour, so take advantage of that.
Right, so you can see that. So that's using the die,
Yeah.
and then of course you've got your scribble
that's
itself.
Yeah.
So once again, we can. I'm going to go with a little bit of purple. I've not reinked this because I don't know how much ink is on there. I've got to be a little bit more careful because it's quite fine. So again, I'm just going to go over the edge just softly. Don't want to have too much ink at all on this one. So just add a little bit through there. If with your die cut with card, of course, if you'd got some repositionable spray, then you could just stick this down. But I'm just holding it in place and sort of
working this out.
Catherine, we're having a busy show.
Okay.
Sorry to interrupt.
That's
Just want to tell you, with regard to our bonus gift, Celebrate has gone, so now we're on to our Beautiful.
Ooh.
So this is going to be a free gift at the moment if you're shopping. So the way, once all our Celebrate has gone, then the Beautiful will be put into your order. It's the die, it's your layer die, and it will go with the stamp. Yeah.
This is it then, look. Yes. The outer
will work
with the stamp.
Yeah. And then after that, it will be the thanks. Thing is, I can't give you an exact time of when the Celebrate have sold out. We're not able to see that. But once the Celebrate is sold out, then with the bonus gift, we're just going to add the Beautiful into your order. And once that's sold out, it's the thanks, which you can see here. So just to give you a warning on that, okay? So either way, whether it's thanks, Beautiful, or Celebrate, it's a lovely sentiment.
Okay, so what I'm doing here, is I'm more or less just sort of sweeping.
You just create your own pattern paper.
Yeah, exactly. You can do. And again, don't go with really heavy ink all the time. You know, change it around a little bit. I've not even re-inked at all. You know, I didn't even ink up when I first. That was just what was already on there.
And then you've coloured that as well.
Then I've covered that as well. So now.
I've got to tell you, we're into single figures with our large scribble circle. It's about to go green on the screen, but forget green. It's super, super limited. It's gone.
Oh, I can't finish it then.
Yeah, you can.
Can I finish it?
Go on, finish it. As long as you finish it in the next 30 seconds.
I'll make it up as I go along anyway. So I'm going to go with a little bit. I don't want to waste anything. So again, using the colours, I'm just adding a little bit more ink to this. And I think what we'll do with this one, Yanis, is I need some glue again.
We got it. Where's the glue?
Let's just cut it in half.
Should be working now.
And then you can see this bit now where I've cut it. It'll depend where you cut it, but now I've got 3 pieces, which is quite nice. So let's just have a little bit of glue on there.
There you go.
And then, okay, let's just.
Now, if you do like the idea of the circle, we got our circles with lines there too.
Okay, so I'm just going to pop this on the background here.
Okay, we're getting popular for our circles with lines now. This is the scribbles sold. I'm wiping your glue. I'm wiping your glue pot.
Which one is that one again? The circle with
lines. I'll show it to you actually. There we go.
I might
It's this one.
bring it in. That's all I'm thinking.
Yeah, it's this one.
Oh, I love that.
But is that one the large?
Oh, I love that one.
This
Oh,
one?
if I don't get a chance to use it this time, I'm going to use that this afternoon. That's the one.
Yeah.
I've got a lovely sample somewhere, but I don't think we've got it out because I didn't think it was on the show.
Okay.
But, right, now, what I could do here, you see, I could put that back there, or I could use it separately, which I'm going to do. So I'm just going to add that. Let's go across the corner there, and then we can trim away anything we don't want. Okay, so.
Right.
Okay. Could do with a bit more glue, but never mind.
Oh, is this the sample? This is sweet.
Oh, that's the one, yeah. I love that.
Now that's nice. Do you know what I would be tempted to do? Is just because I know you've layered up on here, but cut these out and put some parchment behind. That'd be nice.
Oh yes, that would look lovely.
Yeah.
That would look. Actually, you've just made me think of something.
Go on.
What time is it? Oh, I might have time to do it. Anyway, right. Okay. So
12 and a half minutes.
I was
that is
going
beautiful,
to.
by the way.
Well, do you know, I would mount that up, but again, it's just another background. So I've stuck her down now, but let's just borrow. This is Karen, I think. So just using the same topper.
Oh, I like because it looks like shutters.
It does, doesn't it? So.
That's nice.
Just using what you've got already. Just think about your backgrounds. You know, mixed media, spritzing canvases, it doesn't matter. So I've used just the one die again there, which was the scribble.
We'll leave that there for a sec. I'll tell you why. Because this is two already. Look what Catherine's made. And these haven't been planned. They've been off the cuff. I think, Catherine, stunning work. Really nice. And just showing you what you can achieve with the right tools. We'll move on then. What are we going to do next?
Right, well, because you've mentioned this, I'm going to use this. So, first of all...
I've got an idea.
What's that?
How about, in your next hour, we'll put all these together, you come up with a question, because it's too late to do it now, but in the next hour we'll give these away to a lucky viewer.
I can do that.
Do that?
Let's do that. Right, so, just because I've already got the pink and the purple out, I'm going to do that and add a little bit of water. And this is watercolour card. I'm just going to spritz that lightly as well. So, it's already... And I'm just going to... Just swirl it. Just pick up. Because before I came on air, Yanis, I was watching the lovely Phil Martin.
Yeah.
And he'd got some fabulous papers on. And I said, can I borrow? Well, not borrow. Can I have a couple of bits of paper?
Yeah.
Because
We've
I
got
might
them
be able
here,
to use
haven't
it. Yeah, I might be able to use it.
These ones?
And I'm thinking, yes. So I'm thinking that will look lovely with what I'm going to do now. I'm kind of planning this around that piece of paper, actually.
Okay, so this was what inspired you. And if you want to see more of these papers, you'll be able to find them on the one-day special with Phil at 1. Please tune in at 1 o'clock because we've got a very special announcement stroke presentation stroke reveal coming up. I can't really say too much about it, but you do not want to miss 1 o'clock. We're all very, very excited. 10% of the stock's gone here. That's your circle with the lines.
Yeah, we'll just dry this off a little bit, just so it's not curling so much. This is watercolour card. You could do it with other card as well, but it depends what technique I'm doing, whether I prefer watercolour or not. Okay, so...
Now, we've had a question about the large scribble, whether it's going to be back on extended delivery. I'm so sorry. At the moment, look, the way it is, and I really feel bad saying this, normally what we do is if we anticipate something's going to go, we would have already set up the extended delivery, or if we're caught by surprise, we then call up, make some calls and try and secure some more stock for extended delivery. Because it's a bank holiday weekend, we have tried to make those calls. We just can't get through to anyone. So as it stands, if something sells out, it's gone. I am really sorry. I hate saying that. But we will bring it back on a future date, so do look out for Paper Rose, and I'm sure we'll get it back at a later date.
I've got news, actually. There's a Paper Rose one-day special next week.
Oh, come on.
Yes, all new. All new.
Nice.
So that'll be good, won't it?
Yeah.
Right, OK, so using a bit of Phil's paper.
Because I know you've been having fun playing with the goodies and prepping for the show. Hasn't yet. We were joking because literally you're like, I'm still waiting. The buyers won't give them to you.
I asked for them the other day. Yes, they're down here somewhere.
I think photography is just taking pictures, that's all.
Right, OK, so I'm just sending the die through. Now, with the circle die, you get the outer and you get the inner as well. So I'm just going to send... I could have done two at once, actually, but never mind.
That's all right.
Actually, I love this. These are Phil's papers. If you've already got these, well done. If you haven't, they're on the one-day special, of course. OK, so we've got those.
Nice.
Just going to pop those to one side. You could even use those as a stencil, actually. Now I'm going to use my
lines.
So let's go with... I'm going to go with one in black and one in white, similar to how I did on the other card. I might have to borrow Karen again because she's the only topper I've got cut out.
Oh, that's okay. Look, she's a very pretty topper.
She's lovely, isn't she? I love her. Now, this is another one again. Oh, what I should have done is sent both dies through there. Never mind. I'll do it on the next one. What you can do there again is keep your bits and paper piece, so you could have, you know, you could fill
different
blocks
colours.
in different colours. It's entirely up to you. I'm just going to send that round. I should have really taped these together.
Now, I know we sold out of one Card Creator die, but we have got Card Creator 2 and 3 still available, so you can find those. Actually, we're going to show you pictures. So your Card Creators. Now this is more of a strip sort of film. I like that. $10.99 your price for your Card Creator 2. Have we got Card Creator 3? We got a picture just coming up. There we go. So that's a different option with your Card Creator. $16.99 your price. And I have some more news for you. All the bonus gifts, the birthday bonus gifts, have gone. So I'm sorry, because we do say while stocks last, and Catherine's been smashing figures this hour because we've been incredibly busy, so I am sorry, but the bonus gift for this hour has sold out, but we'll be giving away another birthday bonus gift in the next hour. So bonus gift, as of now, if you do make a purchase, I'm afraid you will not be receiving that bonus gift because they've all gone.
OK, so if you put the two dies together, obviously you get your lined circle. So you can, of course, if you don't want to cut it out as a whole, you could just cut the lines out of your cardstock, which is another lovely effect.
Nice.
So let me just move this out of the way. Right, I've not gone with any of the dies I intended to go with, you know, but this, I like this actually. I quite like this sort of off the cuff.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do now, you see, because I've got Phil's beautiful papers, I don't think we need to fill any areas in. I think they just look nice as they are.
Totally agree.
So, do you know what? I could cut that down so it's coming off the edge as well. I think I might do that actually. Right, okay, so if I'd got a bigger bit of card, I didn't need to do that, but let's just get a bit of glue on this. Pop that over there. And then we'll do the same with the black one. Oh, I love that bit.
I've been keeping your nozzle nice and clean for you, so you won't get any more glue issues.
Thank you, Yanis.
Okay.
Right, okay. So, what I'm going to do with this one, because it's a little bit dirty at that top edge, I'm going to put some glue there, and I'm going to overlap this one. Do you know, I might overlap it that now. Let's go there. And again, I'm just going to trim down. I could use a paper trimmer, but I can see from the back where I'm going, so let's go with the scissors. A bit more glue probably once there. And then this one, I'm going to go that way around. See, again, now what I've got here, I could stick that back on there, and I could have that. So I, in fact, might do that. It is a bit dirty, but never mind.
It's okay. Got a nice little smiley face there too. You've just
got
distressed
ink on my
it.
fingers.
No, sorry, you've just distressed it. Oh no, you're not left that bit, Catherine.
Oh.
Yeah.
That didn't work very well, did it? It stuck to the glue, you see.
It's good glue.
It's very good glue. You might be able to hide most of those inky fingerprints anyway. In fact, we'll make sure we do. So now I'm just going to put a little bit of foam on.
Oh, I like this.
One. Let's find some foam pads. Just to give it a bit of height.
Got 4 minutes.
Okay. We could stamp a little bit again on
Should
this
we
one.
stamp a bit? Yeah, let's do that.
I might. Do you want to choose a stamp?
Yeah. All right. Let's go for. I think. Let's go here.
While you're choosing that, I'm
Bit
just
of
going to
bamboo.
stick these down a little bit.
I'm thinking for the lines. Bamboo?
Bamboo? Whichever you like. I don't mind.
Go a bit of bamboo. I've got the details for the texture stamps. So you're getting your bamboo. It's also mixed media stamps, I should say. You're getting your bamboo in there. It's or you're also getting your leaves and the petals.
Okay, so let's go with the bamboo then. And we'll stick to. Do you know, I'm going to go with a bit of black ink on this one, just so it's a bit more dramatic. You can see the actual bamboo
the
itself,
ridges.
the ridges in it, yeah. So let's just go on there. Don't mind if it doesn't all stamp, actually. I don't mind at all. See, it looks nice with the pink and the purple.
Too liney? Did I pick? I'm not sure. What do you think? Happy?
Yeah, yeah.
All right,
no,
all
it
right.
looks good. Let's go in this corner as well. And once again, you could go. You could go across as well. Shall we do that? Shall we just do a little bit across the corner? Because I've got the raised area there, you may not get a full stamped image, but I don't mind if it looks a little bit distressed and a little bit faded.
No, that's good.
So what it's done, it's picked up where the cardstock is.
Yeah.
I think we need to match that at the bottom there, just a little bit. Okay,
Cool.
so
Nice.
there.
All right.
That looks all right, doesn't it? And then I think what we'll do, how much time we got left?
You've got 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Where's my purple? I just need, I was tempted to go black, but I'm not going to. Just need a little bit of colour on the edge again here. Because it frames it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It really does. And I'm going to catch the edges of the circle in as well. So it just ties it all together. See, I was going to go all pretty with laces and flowers this hour, and I've gone completely the opposite, and it's been great fun. So there we are. I'm just going to bring in that black just to show how it makes the colour pop. I know it's not the right size, but you can see how the black outline really starts to make that colour.
And think about adding your, if you want, your textures.
Shall we do that?
Yeah, let's do it.
Because we've still got this to go on. But
I think
we
so.
can, right, let's go just with a little bit of colour on this one. Do you know what? Because I've got a bit of blue in there, I'm going to bring a bit of blue ink in. Let's go. Oh, that's nice.
Bit of an ombre.
Yeah.
That's
And we'll,
your
right, so
burlap
we need some glue
texture.
on that one, Yanis.
Yeah. Okay.
You've done a good job with that glue.
Thank you.
Let's just... Right, okay. We'll make sure I've glue all over my hands now, but never mind. So this one, we're going to go this way.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm going to have to borrow Karen again. I think I need to print out loads of these, just to show you.
I'm just going to tell you, with Texture 1, we are approaching limited stock, so apologies for that.
And there she is.
That's the one. There we go.
I like that.
I think that's awesome. You have made 3 beautiful inspirations in 1 hour.
I like that.
And you look genuinely chuffed.
I am.
Thank you so much. When are you back on?
2 o'clock. No, yes, 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock.
Yes.
So please tune back in at 2 and we'll try and get you some more birthday gifts for the hour. $10.99 your price if you wanted to go for the circle lines. So, coming up next, our lovely Debbie is back. After that, we are going to make a wish with Spellbinders. Ooh. And then a very special announcement happening at 1 o'clock with Phil Martin, Sentimentally Yours.
Hi, I'm Bev. Hi, I'm Sam. And we're from Be Crafty. Be Crafty is a family-run company. Sam is my sister. And we love bringing brand new products to Hochanda. We manufacture and design all our own ranges of stamps, inkables, MDF, lots and lots of inspiration that we love to bring and share with you.
If you tune in to Hochanda to join us, you'll see that mine and Bev's style are totally different. But what that does is it brings you lots of styles and techniques that you can include in your crafting too.
Our ranges are increasing all the time with the lovely hand-drawn images that Sam and myself are trying to bring to you, plus the fantastic new designs that we like to bring in the inkables, in the dinkables and the MDF as well. So you can use them across all different sorts of crafts and bring the best we can to Hochanda too. So make sure you don't miss the Be Crafty shows on Hochanda.
Hi, I'm Barbara Gray from Clarity Stamp Limited. We're well known in the industry for designing and manufacturing top quality, award-winning craft products. As with all craft projects, you need a good starting place, a great stamp, a top quality stencil, and in recent times we've developed the groovy parchment art system so that your line art is perfect on parchment.